There you go.
Let's go. You know, many people talk about saving 10% of their income, right? And many people subscribe to the fact that you should save 10% of your income. But what if I told you you should save 95% of your income and live off of 5%? Do you think you have the ability to do so? And if not, what does that say about the way you save? This is the Friday show brought to you by the Black Wealth Rebels, Freedom Fridays as we call it. My name is Jimmy, and I am joined by my brother Kamari as well as our sister Dr. Chaz. How y'all doing this evening?
Good evening. Good evening. Good afternoon. Good morning to everybody on the West Coast.
Good, it's Friday.
Right.
Yeah. That's right. Freedom Fridays. Listen, and if you are here live, go to the chat. Let us know who's here. You know, we're going to have a great show. We're going to talk about this video and, really have a Bitcoin giveaway as usual, right? So don't forget the Bitcoin giveaway. That comes later. But we have to have this conversation about savings and also about goals. It's bigger than just living off 5%. It's like, what are your goals as it pertains to building wealth, right? That being said, though, man, Kamari and Chaz, how was your week going so far?
Ladies first.
Oh, it was good up until yesterday. Like, I got the grandbabies here, and my son has been here, so I've been spending time with family. My wife had a wreck yesterday, but she's safe and fine. So the week got kind of twisted up, but we're still making it.
Oh, long as she's okay, you know.
Yeah.
Oh man, that's a very eventful week that's going on.
Yeah.
How about you, Kamari?
No scratch, no nothing. She good.
That's good. That's a blessing. That's a blessing.
It's deadline season, so for everybody who's got a business, a partnership, or escort, make sure y'all file your returns on Monday. So that means my week has sucked, and I came from a funeral today over at the church where we'll be at starting October 4th.
Yes.
Our monthly mentorship with our babies. So,
yes.
Yeah.
And for those who don't know what Kamari is talking about, starting October 4th, we're starting what we call Saturday School. Go to bthcamp.com to get more information about that. That's bthcamp.com. We're taking the work that we do in our camp, and we're creating a Saturday school to teach our babies on Saturday, give them a safe space, make sure we feed them, talk about finance, saving, real estate, all the things that we like to discuss, and just provide that opportunity for the kids here in Philadelphia. So go to bthcamp.com if you want more information about that. And make sure you share it with everyone. We're going to try to stream it as well if we can, but I don't know how that's going to work out. This is a new space we're in. Shout out to Pastor John. We're at 108 East Price Street in the Germantown section of Philadelphia. So that should be very, very interesting and very powerful. I'm excited about this because I've read so much about like Saturday schools and other cultures and communities. And creating our own is like something we always talked about, but now we're going to take the action and get it done.
Correct. But here, check this out, Jimmy.
Everybody, listen. Saturday school is here. Starting October 4th, we have a new project we're working on in the community. So you guys, already familiar with the camp. The camp was a smashing success in 2025. So what we're doing now is keep the work going. We're trying to start a Saturday school. One Saturday out of every month, starting October 4th, we'll be right here, 108 East Price Street at Faith Chapel Hill. Shout out to Pastor Graves.
Shout out to Pastor Graves,
who has offered us his space to make this happen in the community. So what will be going on in this Saturday school, Kamari? Tell us about it.
Oh, man, we're going to have a lot of fun. Mentorship, financial literacy. Finance is our thing, but we always use finance as a way to be revolutionaries, to take back their lives. So finance, mentorship, and what did you say, a meal?
Meals, fellowship. It's going to be fun. The thing about this is it's a program, but it's also going to be fun. The thing about learning is it also should have a lot of things that are fun, and it's also going to be culturally appropriate. So that's what we're going to be doing starting October 4th. Send your kids so that they can learn, and bring yourself so that you can learn with them.
And so if you have any children, boy or girl, doesn't matter, and you want them to have opportunity to sit with 3 black men who loves black people and want us to have full control over their lives, send them to the camp the first Saturday of every month.
Yeah, and also we just want to make sure this is a safe space for kids in the community. And the last thing I want to say is if we have any volunteers, because what we're also looking to do is to kind of expose them to people who are professionals that look just like they look, right? And we don't care what your profession is, reach out to us. You can shoot us an email, buythehoodllc@gmail.com. But we want make sure you reach out because we want to expose the kids to people that are doing positive work.
Conditions that we're currently in, If you're in a neighborhood, if you're in a block, if you're doing something, everybody in this room can do something by being involved, by participating, and we're always looking like for volunteers, or somebody like Kamara who will make you volunteer.
You know, like I said, every first Saturday of the month we'll be here.
9 to 12.
That's right, from 9 to 12. The address again is 108 East Price Street, right here at Faith Chapel Church. So any questions, shoot us an email, get in contact with us. But, the work continues. And, we're looking forward to this Saturday school. We're looking forward to making this an ongoing thing outside of our summer camp. So appreciate you guys.
Yeah, man, this should be dope. Shout out to the state rep who came through and talked to the babies. We introduced them to real life lawmakers. We had several multimillionaires in our camp, so it's like we're going to keep that thing going, and it's going to be very powerful. So I'm looking forward to this. I'm very excited about it. And again, it's October 4th. So BTH Camp, that same website, but as now it's rerouted to the Saturday school. So Saturday school should be dope.
Not should be, will be dope. Will be dope.
Will be dope. That's right. Let's talk that. Let's talk that into existence. It will be dope. It will be dope. No, because we're gonna have fun, man. I got a game. I got Black Opoly. We're gonna play games with them and all that. Hey, Chaz, we gotta get down Memphis. We gotta get down to I know you're not in Memphis now, but you're in Texas. But we try to do that too. We can go to Texas, Memphis, wherever you want to go. We gotta take the show on the road.
For sure, because me and Corey are here, so y'all can come here. We can pull up.
That's absolutely
true. We got the network.
That's absolutely true.
Or y'all can come up. So we got to do something. The holidays coming up.
Yeah, both.
Back and forth.
Yeah, man. Today's show, though, we're going to talk about the idea of saving. We're going to have a good show. We're not going to be here all night, but we're going to make sure we jump into this topic because I think it's an interesting topic. And how we got to this topic, there was a clip from Killer Mike has a new podcast, a shot to Killer Mike. I watched a couple episodes of his podcast, but it's a clip from his podcast where he's talking about someone that he knows. Kamar, do you have the clip?
I do.
Yeah, and he's talking about the idea of what percentage are you supposed to save versus live off of, and how much money do you have to have stacked in order to live off of your money. And I thought this was an interesting clip because I've heard people that have, some people have a number, some people don't have a number. And what I find interesting in my day-to-day walk of life is how many people who are in their 30s, 40s, and even 50s who haven't even started to think about retirement yet, which is absolutely insane to me. But what I realize is a lot of us, especially like our audience, us, we're finance nerds, right? So we love this stuff. But I wonder, just like with the average the day-to-day person, do they even think about the idea of retirement? Because when you talk to certain people, they're like, I'm never retiring. And they're okay with that. They just come to, I don't want to say they've quit, but they just come to the realization that, hey, I won't be able to retire. And some don't think they make enough.
I'm one of those people. I don't think I'll ever retire. However, the body may make a decision. My ass can't cash. So you got to be ready for when your body says, I can't do this no more.
These are facts.
That means your cash got to be ready because the bills don't stop.
No, the bills won't stop. But the thing is, though, it's only so, listen, man, land, labor, capital, entrepreneurship. I always talk about that. The 4 agents of production. I bring it up all the time for a reason because there's only so much you can get out of your body, to your point, Kamari. And at some point, your body's going to tell you no. Let me ask you guys this question. Kamari said that he thinks he's going to work forever. So, Dr. Chaz, like around about what age, if you want to share, be honest, did you actually start to think about the idea of one day not working and retiring?
It really didn't come to me until probably last year before last. Okay. But I did have a number just because being in pharmacy and healthcare is strenuous on your body, being on your feet. So I was just like, I was giving myself 5 years to completely be out, and this was the year to not work a 9 to 5. So I think it's different. People might have different ideas of what retirement may look like, whether they are retiring from the rat race or in the end pursuing their passion, but to completely do nothing. I don't think I could do nothing. I would still do something, but not being actively.
So, I get it.
Let me clarify, right? So I don't really plan on retiring. However, I'm going to have a shitload of fuck you money. So if I decide to change my mind, I can bounce and do whatever I want. But I think I'll always do something, whether it's in the community, whether it's my own business for my own edification, but I won't have to do it. And so I just believe I won't just want to sit around all day long and sit on the beach. But that might change.
So it's funny. It's funny. I was complaining to Kamari yesterday, as a matter of fact, about I'm taking this next step in my real estate career in terms of going to real estate development, and things run so slow. It's not what I'm accustomed to, but I can see myself doing this in some sort of semi-retirement because of how it actually works. It's not that taxing. It's a lot of brain work. But the thing that's interesting is like when you look at the fire movement and they have all these various types of fire. One of the things I've heard about that heard that people in the fire movement talk about is the idea of being work optional. And I
Right.
think that's what I'm talking about. Not necessarily just like going and doing nothing, but being work optional. You're doing work because you want to do work, not because you're forced to get up and go do this and go through the grind because you have to, but you're doing things that you want to do, right? So I think work optional is probably the optimal way to live life. It's probably like the most stress-free way to live life.
Yeah, because at the end of the day, we want to be free, right?
Yes. Yes.
In my opinion, financially
Yes.
free, that is,
Yes.
for everybody who wants to be challenging today.
It's funny, right? Because I was watching an old clip from the Joe Budden podcast, literally today on YouTube, and it's back when they used to record from Park's basement. And I don't know if you've ever seen that piece of art that's back there,
Yep.
Kamari,
Yep.
but it always stands out to me because of what it actually says. And because again, this is old episodes, so I haven't seen it in a while. But it's a big piece of art in the background, and it says, "The only people who are free are those that are dead." And I was like, "Damn, kind of morbid." I said,
But it's
I
kind of
said,
true. It's
I know,
kind
but
of
that's what I'm
true.
saying. It might be kind of true, but it's kind of morbid too. I was thinking about it. I was watching the old clip, and I was like, I forgot about that piece of art. But is that true? Like, sheesh.
So it's funny. I've always seen that piece of art, but I never knew what it said.
Yeah, that's what it says.
Wow. Okay.
The only people free are dead men, is what it says.
Now I got to look at it. I got to look
Yeah,
at
take
it
a look at it. That's what it
because
says.
I always see the skeleton. I knew the
Yeah,
skeleton, but
yep.
I never really got to see the whole writing on that.
That's what the writing says, and I was like, ooh, that's kind of ill. But listen, if you can, let's play the clip and let people see the clip that we started this conversation about, and then we can jump back into the conversation. But let's play the clip and get some feedback for everybody watching live. And if you are watching live, let us know who's here. Take a look at this clip and give us your thoughts in the comment section so we can talk about it.
I was watching this guy who's a famous investor and stuff. He's a guy, and I always heard you want to save 8, 10, even 15%, or just in terms of save for yourself to use and spend. He was like just 5%. He's like whatever you make, just 5% live off of it. And I'm just like, God damn, like right. But the thing of it is, he said it's not until you get to about $5 million. When you get to $5 million, you got $5 million parked somewhere. This is just for the young boys in the barbershop arguing over $100 million contract stuff. This homework. You take $5 million, 10% interest on $5 million is $500,000. If we follow this guy's rule, who lives out of 5%, we'll keep five. That's $250,000. So that's roughly what, 10, 20, that's $20,000 a month. So if you can live in a budget of $20,000 a month, then $5 million can take you the rest of your life. I was watching.
That's a fact. That's a fact. But I also think he's factoring in the spending and not eroding your capital. So having enough money at play. So the 5% is just what you use to play with, what you use to eat with, what you use to keep the lights on with. And then the other 5, because he did mention 10% earlier, that's to make sure, because we know the market's going to go up and down, investments are going to go up and down, that you don't erode the capital.
One of my favorite speakers, and I hate saying this for political reasons, but I got to be honest. One of my favorite speakers is Jim Rohn. And I listened to a lot of old Jim Rohn tapes, and I watched a lot of his videos on YouTube. And I listened to one the other day.
Wait a minute, why do you have a problem with that for political reasons?
Because
I mean, you can't just leave that out there like that.
you figure it out. You can figure that out. You're pretty smart.
Why? Because he's not melanated?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Just being honest, but I do. But listen, man. I listen to a lot of like quote unquote motivational stuff, right? So my favorites, of course, Les Brown is the GOAT, but I like Zig Ziglar and Jim Rohn as well. But I was listening to Jim Rohn, and Jim Rohn said something the other day in one of these long videos that was on YouTube. He said, "I'm gonna tell you the secret to money," right? So obviously he's giving you the hook. Everybody's like, "Oh, what's the secret to money?" He said, "The secret to money has nothing to do with money." He said, "The secret to being wealthy is 2 things." He said, one is not caring what anybody thinks about you, right? He said the number 2 thing is having enough, right? Because until you have enough, it doesn't matter. You're like, there's a guy flying first class who wants a private jet, right? He said there's a guy in the back of the plane who wants to fly first class. He was like, but the guy who has a private jet wishes he can go back to the days that where he was grinding to get there by the private jet, right? He said, so what happens is No one is happy and no one ever has enough. So if you can get to the point where you want enough, and you can get to the point where you're doing things for what you want and not other people, that is the key to financial freedom. It's really a psychological thing and it's not a number.
That's dope. That's dope. I got a favorite Jim Rohn quote though.
What's that?
He says, "You don't get paid for the hour. You get paid for the value you bring to the hour."
Yeah, that's another bar. All right.
Yeah.
My last favorite Jim Rohn quote. He says, don't let college get in the way of your education.
Oh, that's a bar.
Yo, Jim Rohn was. I told you, dog. I love Jim Rohn. You know, for political reasons, I hate saying it, but he's Eminem, right? Well, you got to give it up because he's just that talented. But Jim Rohn is fire. So for those who don't know who Jim Rohn is, go look up Jim Rohn and enjoy. And you're welcome.
I'm gonna do that after this because I don't know who that is.
You don't? Listen, I'm jealous of you because now you get to experience all the great value.
There's a couple non-melanated folks who be bringing bars.
No, Zig Ziglar was fire too.
So my favorite quote of Zig Ziglar is, "You got to percolate in order to circulate." And I said that to my son, and he's like, "What does that mean?" Because he didn't know about percolator coffee and all that. So I was at to break it down.
My favorite Zig Ziglar quote is, he was like, "You gotta be." He said, "What did he say?" He says, "You gotta be motivated, right, and have discipline." He said because some of y'all are as motivated as a kamikaze pilot on his 30th mission.
Now, there's one I just looked up for Zig. He says you can have everything in life you want if you will help other people get what they want. And I believe that to be true as well, because again, that's value. That's the value, in my opinion.
One of the books I read years ago that inspired me. This is years and years ago. Russell Simmons wrote a book. It's called "Do You." And at the time, as I was reading it, I didn't fully understand it, but I got it later when he talked. It said whole chapter about the idea of what you just said. The key to being successful is to help other people. The more people you help, the more wealth will flow your way. He has a whole chapter about that in the book "Do You." So anyway, this turned into a thing about our favorite quotes and books, but it's really.
I mean, listen, I was going to suggest we bring up a book every episode. Okay. We probably need to spend more time talking about these books.
No, this is true. I find myself in
at least one book episode.
And we read books all the time. I find myself in a weird space, like currently with books, where I'm reading a lot of fiction. No, here you go. but I find myself like, and I heard you say this before, and I think I finally got there, where I'm kind of off finance books right now, right? It's because I've kind of got my personal finances kind of on autopilot, so I want to consume things that kind of like take me away and put me in a different place. So I'm reading a lot of like fiction right now, although. The most recent book I just finished is a book about Richard Fritz Simmons, who was a Harlem drug lord. I just read his biography. But here's the thing about it: there's business lessons, and within that book, that's like crazy.
So real quick, somebody recommended that I read S.A. Cosby's works.
Okay, somebody in the chat did. I remember that. I didn't get one yet though.
Yeah, so I'm going to say thank you. I think this is my new favorite author. Or at least.
Wow.
Right, I got 3. Walter Mosley, Carl Weber, and S.A. Crosby.
Still making your top 3 that fast that's high praise.
Yeah, the ball is fire.
All right, so where should I start? Give me the book to start with, and I'm gonna make that my next book.
So where I started was The King of Ashes.
The King of Ashes. I don't know who recommended S.A. Crosby. Somebody in the chat did.
It might have been Rich. I'm not sure though. I don't want to misquote, but whoever did that, thank you. I owe you a coffee, a lunch, a dinner. I owe you something.
You building it up now. You building it up. So this book better be like that, man.
Yo, I'm on like his 3rd or 4th book already.
Listen, let me tell you something, right? I remember a couple years ago.
Actually, go ahead, tell that story because I believe I'm probably in that. Go ahead.
No, you're not in the story I'm getting ready to tell. I told you the story before though. So years ago, Oprah Winfrey went on this crazy tirade on her socials, on her show, back when she still had a show on, and she was talking about the Will Smith movie 7 Pound, and she talked about how great it was, and she went on and on and on, and I really believe that to this day that ruined the movie for me because I can't stand that movie. And I don't even know if it's a bad movie or the fact that hear me out. But the fact that as my folks in DC say, she sized it up so crazy that when I watched it, I was like, nah, this ain't that. Like, this ain't even Will's top five. Like, what are you doing? She said it's the best Will Smith movie ever. It's life changing. It'll change the way you look at it. She was going crazy. I was like, the check must have cleared, Oprah, because you doing too much. You doing way too much.
That movie's fire, man. That
I,
movie's dope.
I say all that to say this guy you talking about better be fired because you, after a couple books, put him in your top 3 of all time. That's heavy praise, bro. And I know that.
He's
I
worthy.
know that because I know you and I know that you read a lot and you read a lot of books.
And so, listen, I tell this story a lot. I wasn't really a big crime novel fan.
Mm-hmm.
I especially was not a big urban crime novel fan. It was Jimmy, because I blame Jimmy. He gets all the credit. He sent me down a rabbit hole of reading all the urban, air quotes, crime novel joints. And I'm in love with it for a lot of reasons. One, because it's black.
Mm-hmm.
And I've been debating with people all week about various comments.
Mm-hmm.
What one was, and I wanted to talk about this, but I know you don't like to go into the deep end of the pond, Jimmy.
Mm-hmm.
But I did a post on Lisa Cook, the first Fed chair governor, first black female Fed chair governor.
Yes.
Let me put some respect on her name. And then how all the antics that the president is doing to try to unseat her, even though he legally is not allowed to do that.
Mm-hmm.
And I said, she is great, a great inspiration for black folks.
Mm-hmm.
Someone came on my post and said, someone who is a melanated white thinking person, just put it like that.
Okay.
But someone came on a person was like, this is crazy. You're siding with the BIS, you're siding with federalism. Why are you doing all this? You're a tax guy, you're an investment guy. And my response was, I'm black first. And I think this is phenomenal for black folks. And so if you can't see the first black female person on the Fed chair as being a great thing, I don't know what's wrong with you. And she's not a DEI hire either, because her economic work, she's done a lot of economic works. She talks about the disparity of racism, the disparity of sexism, how it all pulls down the economy. And so we need to see, and Jimmy, I know you and I agree with this, we need to see representation in all fields, just to know that all things are possible. And so when you got somebody of that esteem and that caliber talking about black stuff, I think you got to give them their props. I think you got to give them their props.
What I realized about social media, which is why I don't even get in debates anymore on social media, is that people love to tell you what they dislike. I don't even know. Half of my friends and followers on social media, I don't know what they do like. I could tell you everything they hate. I don't know what they do like, right? And you can say, hey, today's a beautiful day. And someone will come on social media and argue with you that today's not a beautiful day. So that's just what it is.
Think about coming to America, right? Good morning, my neighbor.
Yeah.
Hey, fuck you.
Yeah.
That's what they said.
So when it comes to social media, you just gotta you just gotta take everything with a grain of salt. But
Corey's in the building. What up, Corey?
What up, Corey? Corey was sounding crazy when I called him. I didn't think he was coming on, bro. Like, you sounded like he was like,
He needs some Mucinex. He needs to feed a cold.
Yo, right now he looked like he's a mob informant on an A&E documentary, giving up take on somebody.
All we need is the voice alter.
Yeah, we need a voice change. Like, he about to give up take. He about to tell it all.
How y'all doing?
Yeah, man. But let me tell you, I mean, Kamari is such a reader, right? That I don't know, where the hell did we go recently? I think all of us were together, but I got in Kamari's car recently. He had an audio book on, and this is ridiculous though. He's in the middle of like chapter 8 or something. I'm like, dude, can you cut this off? I don't know what you're listening to. You can't just start your story with me jumping in the car. You want like the middle of the book, like. But he always listens to audio books.
And I didn't do that intentionally. It was just on, right? I would never do that, and I forget which book that was because I was supposed to send it to you, I believe.
Yeah, you were, but you didn't. Anyway, here's what I will tell you, right? I'm gonna tell you about this book. It's about Richard Fritz Simmons, who again is a Harlem drug lord. The name of the book was called I forgot what it was called. The Harlem Plug. That's what it was. The Harlem Plug. But what's interesting in the book is like there is several business lessons and also just like black wealth lessons within the book. But one of the things they talked about how he became an actual, one of the biggest. And the thing is, a lot of the folks who have movies and things made about him, he supplied them.
So
So
you're
that's,
not going to say pause, Jimmy.
I don't even know what I said at this point because I was just like really speaking from the heart. But you're going to disrespect me. But it's all good though. So anyway, listen,
I do it all the time. You said the biggest, so
I was talking about the biggest.
I know, but
All right, so if a pause if necessary. But here's what I'll say. As I'm reading this, right, I'm like, they said it's a simple principle that he lived by, which enabled him to become like, one of the biggest in his business. And that was to treat all his customers and clients with respect. And I was sitting there like, that just makes sense. And what they would started going into is back in those days, right, which was the late 80s, early 90s, people, because they worked in that specific field, which is, it's illegal, it's drug dealing, they would treat their customers like trash, right? And if
so
someone
can I
was,
share?
and
Something
real quick, let me finish this thought. And if someone was beneath them, kind of like in the hierarchy of an organization, they would treat them like trash. And he just treated everybody with respect. And because he treated clients as well as customers with respect, it kind of enabled him to rise to the top of that specific field. Now, I know it's an illegal field, but I just thought it was interesting because that can be applied to literally
everything.
anything. Yeah. But go ahead.
So,
Where's your story you might tell?
so full disclosure, I wasn't always this integral and nice of a guy, but there was a point where I didn't think crackheads were humans, and so I treated them and looked at them in a non-humanistic, non-humanity way, and I saw a lot of that during that era, and it's sad when I go back and look at it, but I'm guilty of that. I'm guilty of that.
So I'm somewhat guilty. I'm gonna tell you why. And again, I think that goes to environment and the time we grew up in, right? So I'm gonna tell you how my mother told me I was guilty of it, although I didn't think I was, because I still to this day treat everyone with the utmost respect. But she told me I was taking advantage of them because back in my day, you could get a person that was addicted to do pretty much anything for anything.
Wash your
So,
car, cut your
so,
grass.
so I used to pay so I used to like pay him like peanuts to do stuff, and she was like, "You're treating them like they're not human, like you're wrong." And I'm like, "Well, what do you mean?" Like, so I wasn't outright disrespectful, but what she allowed me to see is you're being disrespectful by how you're treating him in terms of getting them to do things for you for a price, like
Shout outs to your mom. Shout outs to your mom.
So that was a life lesson. So I know Chaz was shaking her head. So I know Chaz, you from the Memphis area. So y'all probably had a name for him too. I don't know if y'all called him crackhead. What y'all call him down there?
Cones and junkie.
What's the first word you said?
Cone.
Home. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I love like different areas when you hear like the jargon they have. Like I heard my people from upstate New York say they call them geekers.
Yeah.
Well, we say that in Philly too. Yep.
Base heads, like
Yep.
Yeah,
I never heard cone though.
Tweakers.
Yeah, it's cones or junkies, but I just made a post and I put bring back crackheads because the new generation of poverty, they don't want to do the work. Like what happened to crackheads and bartering and all of that stuff? Like do some work. I could get my grass cut, my car washed, and I would give them some money or some food. But now they're just like, oh, everybody got their hand out, but they don't want to do anything for it. So it's not the rhetoric of crackhead as in that era in the drug part, but it was about really doing work for I need something and I'm gonna work for it.
No, I understand what you're saying. You're not saying make crackheads great again. What you're saying is
Yes,
just the idea of not.
Is that a shirt? Is that a shirt? That's great.
That is exactly what she said. I don't know what
It's exactly that.
No, what she's saying, Corey, is you can't be out here just begging for stuff. Like if you're gonna like kind of the way you were talking about, Corey, like bartering. Like if you want to do some work, go work for a couple dollars.
But what I'm saying is that was the greatest era of crackheads, so she's trying to bring them back. So
the greatest era of crackheads. Oh my god!
Yo, y'all crazy, yo. Y'all are crazy.
That was basehead Nirvana.
All right, well let's do this, y'all, real quick. We ain't talked to our people. Y'all know we gotta talk to the people.
Let's talk to the people.
Don Johnson's in the building. What up, Don?
What up, Don? I could do that off my active income. Salute.
Okay, Don. Talk heavy.
Don was flexing a lot more lately, man. Don be flexing
a lot more, and I love it. I love it all. Glad she could. All right, Don, you on fire? Absolutely.
Double entendre for Don.
Yep. What's up, New Roman? Good evening. I'm happy.
New Roman, how are you? Salute for the super
Key.
chat. Salute for the super chat, New Roman.
I was coming there, Jimmy. Get his words out there.
Pause.
$5 super chat. Appreciate you, sir. Thank you. Alrighty. What up, Jarrell?
Jarrell, what's good, my guy? Shout out to Jarrell for always being in the village when I drop them videos, cause
Yes, he
my
is.
yeah, cause
And for comedy. He's
yeah,
one of
yeah,
our
yeah.
most leading comedy.
Jarrell, you are appreciated because I've been like sharing some videos that inspire me as I, go through my journey. So it is what it is.
All right. Shaman, what up? What up? Peace to the financial family.
Yes, yes.
Have a blessed build. I appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Already.
Miss Edie. Appreciate Miss Edie as well. She's always here. She's always here.
Yes, she is. Please like and share.
Yes, yes. Started thinking about at 30. All right. And we'll leave the 9 to 5 life at 48.50.
Yep. So you started thinking about retirement. We asked people earlier, like for those who are just joining us, at what age did you start to actually think about retirement and the idea of not working one day?
What up, Collins? How are you? Welcome, welcome,
Collins,
welcome.
how are you? How are you?
Thank you, Miss Edie. She has liked, commented, and shared. She's a good citizen. All right, Lawrence. What up, Lawrence?
So Lawrence says, no one is free in a society of rules and consequences. Ooh, that's a bar.
That's a bar. And by the way, Lawrence, I saw your post on the new bankrupt team, the bankrupt Amex team. No names will be used.
So Corey, I was telling them about. I was watching a clip on the old Joe Budden podcast when they used to record in a Park's basement, and there's a piece of art that has always stuck out to me when they record. It's a skeleton, and if you ever look at the skeleton, it's a saying on there. It says, "The only person free is a dead man." And I was saying, like, damn, that's some like deep stuff. I was like, but it's also a little morbid. So that's how we got into the conversation. And he was saying that there might be some truth to that.
There's a lot of truth to it. All right, Lawrence. Yeah, one of the rules is the 4% rule. Live on 4% of your income as well.
Yes.
Ray Gunn, thank you.
Ray, what's good, Ray? Salute. Appreciate you as always, beloved.
Appreciate you. All right, Miss Edie says, I figured he would say melanated.
Yeah, I mean, I just got to be honest. Like, I'm just being honest with y'all.
That's cool. True ASF.
But he's fired, though.
All right, the value of bring to the hour. Love that. All right. JT,
what's good, JT?
Thank you.
Oh, JT got the new picture up there. I see you, JT.
Yeah, I see that. And JT, yo, we need to get you on, man. That's something I was supposed to do a long time ago, but you actually be doing stuff, man. Come on, let's get together.
Listen, man, JT, and I've told this story before. I don't know if JT ever heard me tell this. Like, I followed JT's page way before I even knew who JT was, and I'm gonna tell you why. Because again, as someone who was in the precious metal space as a black person, I used to always go online and look for other black people that talked about metals, and he was one of the only people that pop up.
I asked JT to make a coin for us.
Oh, that'd be dope.
Yeah, our own currency. Yes, Jim Rohn is a legend. Jim Rohn, Jim Ziegler are real life legends.
Yo, they two of my top 5, man. I got Les Brown number 1, but that's either here nor there.
Yeah.
Got to shout out ET too. ET is dope.
ET's dope. I got an ET story. I got to tell it to you one day offline, Jimmy.
Uh oh. You find out you and ET ran tricks on something? I'm sorry.
Whoa. Come on, man.
Hey, you tried to play me earlier, so
I never try to play you. I just tell the truth about you, brother.
Anyway, I'm sorry.
Listen, I know you pledge allegiance to the Pause gang, so I wanted to make sure you
pledge your allegiance to the Pause.
You were good.
Wow.
You were good.
That's crazy work.
Thank you for that, Collins. Thank you.
Yes.
Yeah, Collins is my guy. I pulled up in one of my other groups, invited them. They showing
Hey,
up.
Colin.
All right,
Collins is dope. Collins is dope.
All right, Miss Edie says, yes, serve others. Warren Buffett said, do more than you share. As a civil servant, I admire that message. Absolutely.
Salute to you, Miss Edie.
All right, Jay Sim says, S.A. Cosby is a great writer. Yes, he is. Seems like all of his stuff is based around Virginia, though. So, and he used the same narrator, which I'm cool with. I really enjoyed it.
Who's his narrator? You know the narrator's name?
I got to pull it up. Yes, All the Sinners Bleed is good. It's great. I just finished that one. I'm up on a new one now.
Damn.
Yes, All the Sinners Bleed
you got to put me down, bro, because you gassing this boy up like.
I'm just telling you what Jay Sim said.
So it's not even 87 core. He giving the boy 93. Like it's he get the super premium gas.
Listen, this boy, like he's doing suspense work, like premium suspense work from a black perspective.
And I'm glad you did that because I was actually getting ready to I was getting ready to get the new Dan Brown book because I like Dan Brown novels too. He just dropped one on Tuesday, but now I think I'm gonna hold off on that and I'm gonna go down the other rabbit hole.
Check him out. Check him out. What up, JC? Welcome, welcome, welcome.
So JC says I started thinking about retirement during the pandemic. I was in grad school and found Black Wealth Twitter. Aisha Selden owns some shit, and Chris Johnson get money by income. Help me get it.
Shout out to
Aisha.
Aisha.
Shout out to Aisha. That is our sister, fellow
She-
Central grad, by the way.
No, not Central grad, Central gang.
We're not a gang. We're not a gang. We
Okay.
we come from a great institution.
Right.
So Aisha went to high school with Corey and I, and that's our sister. She's super dope. And shout out to Chris too, man. My man Chris is dope because Chris is a Bitcoiner, so I got nothing but love for Chris.
Absolutely. All right, Lawrence says, I need y'all to get a book list. Yes, we have one. It's actually up on the site. Now, Jarrell's going to help us with bringing up our book club. That's coming.
We got so much going on. We got to find some downtime to like really get that organized and done. The book club.
What's downtime?
Yeah,
I'm trying to figure that out.
How about that? How about that? Saturday school is on the way though, by the way. So Don says currently reading All Labor Has Dignity. MLK, History and Biography is his way for now. I gotta read that one. I've read a lot of MLK books. I haven't read All Labor Has Dignity, but I think I need to. Don, how is the book about because Don got the dope recommendations. By the way, I finished the book Why Should White Guys Have All the Wealth. That was dope.
Yeah, I gotta check that one out. I know you've been talking high praise on that, so I gotta check that out.
Yeah. Certain parts I liked of the book. Yep.
All right, yeah. So you and I watch the same ratchetness. I don't know who that's for, but
hey, Yance, you talking about me or Kamari? I'll be on YouTube. I ain't gonna lie. I'll be on YouTube.
I think he's talking about Jimmy.
Here you go. Hey, listen, me and Yance be sharing memes back and forth, so that hopefully that thread never gets found by anybody.
And let me guess, those memes are ratchet as hell.
No comment.
Right.
No comment.
All right. Ray says exactly. I definitely don't argue with anyone on social media. So I don't argue, right? But there's this one particular melanated white person who loves to come on my page, right? I don't really go on anybody else's page. I don't.
Can I ask you a question?
I don't do anything. Let me finish. Let me cook. I don't bother anybody. So if you don't like, and oh, by the way, the racist people love to come on my page too. So if you don't like what I got to say, why are you still here? That's what I don't understand.
Is this melanated white person? Is it a lady?
No.
Okay, I thought I knew who you was talking about.
No.
I thought I knew who you was talking about.
Yeah.
Yo, she be spazzing, bro.
You know who I'm talking about, Corey.
I know exactly who you talking about.
All right, so we gonna leave that alone. But by the way, there are a lot of melanated.
The one we all know.
Yes.
No.
Whose name shall never be mentioned in a terrible way.
Nah.
No, not her. No.
Okay. But by the way, there are a lot.
In a terrible way.
There are a lot of melanated Yakubians out here, man. Because and then by the way, I'm not even gonna get into the conversation about what happened this past week because that's just not my
business.
I'm my business. But what I will say is that kind of you saw a lot of melanated
white folks celebrating
Coonery.
the lover.
Corey's post said it all. I saw Corey's post. I was like, that kind of encompasses it. Like,
I didn't see it. Where's that post, Corey?
It was only like 2 sentences. It was like a lot. I forgot what he said, but something to the effect that some of y'all got to get blocked. I go read it, but the bottom line is it exposed a lot of what you're speaking of. But that again, I'm not gonna say anything negative or positive. It's not my business.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, man. Listen, I'm gonna say it like this, man. Some of y'all, man, y'all not y'all, because y'all here hang with us. But some of these people, I'm because I'm human, right? So I'm still calling people. Y'all are very, very sick.
Just leave it there. Just leave it right there.
Y'all need help, man.
Hey, shout to Edvard, man. Appreciate that, man. I had to chop the locks off because I got a lot of craziness getting ready to happen these next couple weeks, and I gotta be prepared for it. I'm traveling to Orlando to speak. Then I'm speaking at me and Kamari both are speaking at the Emerging Media's first ever Emerging Media at Community College in Philadelphia. That's coming up too.
That's dope.
Yeah, that's gonna be dope. That's gonna be super dope. You know what I'm saying?
So is it this one, Corey, where you're talking about sketchy people?
Oh yeah, oh yeah. Yeah, I'm side eyeing them sketchy folks, man. I'm already side eyeing because they sketchy as hell, but now I know who you are. You are 100%.
So Corey says, I already thought some of y'all were sketchy as hell, but my side eye is side eyeing extra crazy right now.
And that's all. And that's all you gotta say. Just leave everything at that.
And that was in reference to everybody loving this Hitler loving dude.
No, but here's what I'll say. Right, the one thing I realized, and I already knew this, but this just really brought it home for me, is because like Twitter's the best place to be when there's like breaking news and breaking things that happen. Right. So for those that aren't on Twitter, get on Twitter and follow me at JW Blueprint. Follow, all of us on Twitter. Dr. Chaz, what's your Twitter if you on Twitter?
I don't know. I think it's my first. I don't Twitter. Twitter's not my thing. Like,
I love
Twitter's for
Chaz.
the stock market.
I love Chaz because Chaz be like in every social site, but she'll never know her stuff. She'll be like, I don't know. But I
got it together. The last time you told me to get it together, I did.
I give you credit. Yes, you did. You got a lot better. But what I'll say is this: it's the best place. But I was thinking, right, when the orange guy closes his eyes for good, that Twitter might break. They might break the internet because I really believe there are people crafting memes and jokes right now for that day. Because my timeline went crazy, and I was like, if they're going crazy like this, what's going to happen on that day? That's going to be wow. That's going to be wow. Let's just put it that way.
What up, Brittany?
Brittany, how are you, Britt?
Good evening to you as well.
Look to Britt.
Like, share, subscribe,
yes,
fire.
Yes.
Thank you, Ray.
Thank you. Support.
Hey, John, how you doing?
What up, John? All right, so Miss Edie says, my crackheads never left or ceased to misuse drugs. I love them. R.I.P. to Macaroni in Brooklyn. Love them. They took care of me and vice versa. They love my food and red velvet cake.
Okay. All
right, Miss Edie, I know you always talking about your food. And where's Miss Edie located at, man?
She's from the Boogie Down Bronx, baby.
I'm like, we have to make a trip and just visit Miss Edie for the grill. She always talking about her food, yo, and you can't just be we greedy dudes up here.
You can't just be talking like that.
I'm greedy too.
Yeah, we will jump in the car for some food, Miss Edie. I'm just letting you know that. Like,
yeah, we got pull up energy for some good grub.
Absolutely.
Yeah. That was a wild quote right there. The golden seed, the crackheads.
I'm just saying that's what it was.
It was a time. It was a time.
It was.
Jamil in the building. What up, though?
What up,
Got my
Jamil?
nephew who is 30 and also named Jamil here, telling him about you guys and trying to help him learn the basics of investing, starting with Apple as an example.
Ooh.
Salute to Jamil, the nephew.
Yo, shut up. Major salute to that. That's so dope. What's so funny?
I'm laughing at Jamil's other comment. Jamil's is funny as hell, yo.
Oh.
All right, so Jarrell says, yo, y'all saw Publishing Clearinghouse file for bankruptcy? Sheesh, what happened to getting $5K a week for life? Yo.
No, I missed that.
I used to watch them infomercials and just dream, yo.
So Steve, I just ordered that.
You did order it?
Well, I'm on the waiting list. And I picked the orange one.
So I still got the 16. I'm not getting the 17, and only for one reason, right? Because I'm super tech upgradeable. I'm a weirdo that way, but I'm not getting 17. Outside of the fact it looks a little weird to me, but I wasn't get the orange one because orange is one of my favorite colors. But I keep reading that they're going to come out with their folding phones next year. So I think I'm just going to hold off and cop one of them because you know what I'm saying.
I got a 14. So it's
you definitely do. You definitely do. I even hate being around Kamari. Because Kamari
my battery ain't working. Go ahead.
Kamari still use the old chargers, dog. I'm like, yo.
That's what the phone requires.
Come on,
it's
man.
not like I selected that out my own volition.
Yeah, I mean, you and Kamari car, you try and grab a charger. He got the lightning jar. I'm like, come on, man. What year is this, dog?
What up, Dina?
All right. Dina, what's up, Dina? Dina is a legend. Dina says, Kant wrote a book about the irony of freedom. It requires restraint. The only people who are free are those who practice restraint. Dina, what's the name of that book?
Who's Kant, by the way?
It's a philosopher.
Okay. All right. Learn something new every day.
I need the name of that book. I need that.
What up, Noble?
So, I was out so I have another quote about freedom. So it's a the dude that holds the record for the marathon. He ran the marathon in like 3 hours, 2 hours or something.
The black boy that be online telling
Yeah,
everybody lazy.
his name is something Kipchoge.
Oh no. I was talking about the other black boy who be running all the time online telling everybody how they lazy bums. What's the
No,
boy?
you're talking about David Goggins. That's David
Yeah, I was
Goggins.
talking about Goggins.
No. I'm talking about the actual world record holder.
Okay.
And he said the only people who are free discipline themselves every day. And he was like, those people are not subject to their own emotions.
My quote about freedom says, "If I got a
Kevin Tipton, I think his name is.
Yeah.
Calvin.
It's something Kipchoge. He said the only free people are disciplined people because they're not subject to their own emotions.
Okay.
They'll do it regardless. And I was like, dang.
And he's from Kenya, and he ran a marathon in 2 hours and 35 seconds.
That's a sick man.
That's crazy.
5 minutes, like, damn, bro.
Kamari, my quote about freedom is, if I gotta die to be free, then I guess it gotta be, because I've never been a sucker. See, that's from Daddy O. It's Sonic, buddy. I just want to put that out there. All right, so Yan says, has everyone watched the Boondocks episode about Tyler Perry? Yes.
Yes, we have. Yes, we have.
Yes, we have.
Now, what's the follow-up? I know there's a follow-up, Nancy.
I wish the Boondocks
were so fire. Yes.
I wish the Boondocks were around only so they can like do Charleston White. Like I literally wish they were around.
I would want them to do
Boondocks is
Trump.
my actual favorite show that ever has been on
Oh
TV.
no, that young man was brilliant. That young man was
shout out to Aaron
absolutely
Magruder.
brilliant. Aaron Magruder
is brilliant, bro.
And when you watch him talk, like outside of the show, when you see him talk and like
He's brilliant.
Yeah, you realize that he was taking all his thoughts and really just putting him into his show. Like he was really a smart guy. Reagan says, yes, the book list is a must.
We got one already. We need to update it though.
All right, it's cool. Mostly SPE. Whoa, what?
I don't know what that means.
Don, what's SPE? I'm not hip to that. I don't know if that's some
$40. $40.
I don't know. Martin is talking about them young Yakubian women. I don't know what he's saying. Anyway, so Noble says currently reading Back of the Hiring Line by Roy Beck. When I first saw that, I thought it said Back of the Hairline. I'm about to say, whoa, all right, so tell us about the book though. What's back of the hiring line? What's it about?
Oh, so this is what he meant to say.
Speeches. Okay. Yeah, I don't know if I need that. Thank you, Miss Edie. Appreciate that. Hey, LaJoya, how are you? LaJoya, I got a question for you, LaJoya. I got a friend request from another page that I think might be you, but I wasn't sure because people be scamming out here. So, do you got a cooking page or something? LaJoya, do you have a cooking page? That's what I was after. He said I got the fresh Kareem Akbar, true head of CMB cut going. Shout out to Kareem Akbar.
This nigga's bigger than Nino Brown.
Listen, Kareem Akbar was the educated brother from the bank, man. So shout out to Kareem Akbar.
The references be top tier, yo.
Listen, man, we need to do a movie night, and we need to watch New Jack City. And cover all the crazy joints that's going on in there.
New Jack City is a movie about black wealth, but Kareem Akbar was an educated brother from the bank.
He was also a bank frauder too, but okay. All right,
was he from Atlanta? Okay, I'm sorry. Go ahead. No shot.
You already said it, bro. You can't retract.
No. So Atlanta's not fraud capital. Am I lying about Atlanta? I'm not talking about nobody specific. Atlanta in general, though.
Yeah.
Miss Edie says, I was just thinking I need to come to the next event in Philly.
Yes, you do, Miss Edie.
Right.
Yes, you do.
All right.
And by the way, let me know when you pull up.
Absolutely. Thank you for helping.
Bring goodies.
Thank you. What up, Jamil? How are you? Thank you for coming through today.
Yeah, absolutely. Yo, as a side note, did you hear CeeLo Green and JD's new song called Atlanta?
No.
I'm just mad that JD finally flipped the Anquette song. I was waiting my whole life for somebody to flip the Anquette song, because for those who don't know who Anquette is, Anquette has this song that used to play on the jukebox nonstop. And first of all, a lot of y'all don't even know what the jukebox is, because I'm really aging myself by saying this.
Yo,
Chaz, do you know what the jukebox is?
Yo, Anquette.
Okay.
And what's the name? 357. What's the
Oaktown 357?
Oaktown 357.
Dog. That Anquette song called Forever, like, used to come on the jukebox nonstop. And
73 times a day.
Yo, and JD flipped it in the sample, so I thought that was interesting. But go ahead. Come on, you know what we talking about?
Of course I know about jukebox. I'm older than all y'all, but I probably know it if I heard it.
Yes, you do. And I'm not going to sing any bars from it because it's yeah, I'm sorry, but go ahead. And Quite ran jukebox. So did Michelle A too. Michelle A came out, she ran a jukebox too.
Yo, I remember my cousin ran up a $300 phone bill ordering shit on jukebox.
Oh, wow. That's nasty work. I know he got a whooping for that.
My man was ordering back-to-back videos so he could watch 357 shake they little skinny asses on TV.
No, they were not skinny, though. They were not skinny.
Yo,
I mean, by today's standards, they were skinny.
Yo,
yeah.
I only seen my cousin get his ass beat one time, and that was it.
Yeah, whoever's paying that bill.
Yeah, imagine you getting a bill that's $300 because someone's watching videos. Of course.
Yo, my great aunt beat the smoke off his ass.
Listen, I had a cousin that got caught like that, but I'm not going to tell y'all what videos he was ordering because they had different titles.
He got rid of them squiggly lines.
Yeah. Oh, what you know about the squiggly lines? When you get the remote control, you take the remote control real fast.
Your cousin got rid of the squiggly lines.
All right.
That's old school right there.
Yeah, man. Listen,
all right, so Corey,
we young stubborn right now.
So Corey wasn't here earlier. Corey, I want to play this clip for you, and I want to get your opinion on this.
I was watching this guy who's a famous investor and stuff. He's a guy, and I always heard, you want to save 8, 10, even 15%, or just in terms of save for yourself to use and spend. He was like, just 5%. He's like, whatever you make, just 5% live off of it. And I'm just like, God damn, like, right? But the thing of it is, he said it's not until you get to about $5 million. When you get to $5 million, you got $5 million parked somewhere. This is just for the young boys in the barbershop arguing over $100 million contract stuff. This homework. You take $5 million, 10% interest on $5 million is $500,000. If we follow this guy's rule, who lives out of 5%, we'll keep $5. That's $250,000. So that's roughly what, 10, 20, that's $20,000 a month. So if you can live in a budget of $20,000 a month, then $5 million can take you the rest of your life. I was watching.
So what do you think about that, Corey?
That's good math. I mean, what you want me to say? That's great math. Like, because the thing is, you're never touching the principal. So if the principal is never diminishing, you only thing that's enrolled in the principal is interest. And so at that point, that's still good math if your money is making more than the the rate of interest that the country is going up. But right now, money is diminishing at such a high rate that that might not be true, simply because Orange 47 in the office is creating enemies and we talked about this Sunday, that's costing you money, and it's not even costing current you money. It's currently not only costing current you money, but future you money.
Absolutely.
And so I talked about ways to track that on Sunday. So if you haven't watched Sunday's post, I can watch it because I don't really feel like rehashing all that right now.
Yo,
nah, we can do that on Sunday.
Jamil just told me something, but anyway, he says, does Miss Edie make red velvet cornbread too? Yo, side note.
Fire.
Yeah, that sounds like a cheat code right there.
If she make red velvet corn, whatever, if she make that, I'm gonna end up sitting on her porch. Like,
yeah, we on our way. We coming to the boogie.
We're gonna be on the stoop with a plate. Just sitting
there. We coming to the boogie now.
May I have another?
Please, sir, can I have some more?
All right, so Darrell want to go get that Android. All right.
Listen, man, I might go to Android. They really light years ahead. Listen, dog. After using the Fold 7, the Fold 7 is an experience unlike anything I've ever had on a phone. Like, because the Fold 7 has literally replaced my laptop, my tablet, and my phone. Like, I travel around with that portable keyboard. It's amazing. It's an amazing piece of technology.
But you can't stream with it.
I can't stream with it.
No, you've been having problems streaming with it, remember?
No, I haven't. What are you talking about?
Okay, you can't use all the functionality.
No, I was talking about my DSLR. What are you talking about?
Nah. You be see. I be remembering conversations we have.
I
You
don't.
couldn't bring certain things on, but forget about it. We'll talk about
I
it
don't
later.
know. I don't know what you're. I don't know what you're speaking
Oh,
of. But
okay, don't worry. It'll come on later.
Ooh, ooh.
I don't know what you're speaking of. I don't know what you're speaking of. Yes,
Hype him
Jarrell,
up.
that is funny and sad. Some people were receiving 200K and now nothing. Bad business. Hashtag Publishers Clearinghouse. Man, oh, so they cut off the people that was receiving money. That's nasty work.
Nasty work. That's what happens when you file bankruptcy.
So Yant says if we can get Huawei phones, then you would never think about Apple or Samsung. So the thing about Huawei phones is, listen, Yant, I shouldn't be saying
Jimmy
this on
probably got
mine.
one.
I did have one before. You know what I'm saying? All right. The reason it's not going to make me switch is because you don't get the true App Store, right? You got to sideload the App Store and all that, and their quality now again from pushing the technology forward standpoint, Huawei is light years ahead of everybody. But there's problems with it because they're not able to be shipped into the country. So when you get one from overseas, it's it has problems, right? It doesn't get our app store, and a lot of stuff is not even in English. It's a problem. But their trifold is absolutely crazy. Costs five
Yeah, I
grand.
saw that.
But here's the thing
Wow,
though.
that's crazy.
Samsung's getting ready. So it's funny. Apple's getting ready to drop their first foldable, and Samsung's getting ready to drop the G Fold, and the G Fold is a trifold. So I'll report on that the day it drops because you already know what that's about.
Okay.
Yeah, that's when I might upgrade because I'm still on Fold 3 and my phone's still better than Apple users. I'm on Fold 3.
And Corey's phone is all kind of cracked up.
I need a new phone. My battery life is trash.
Listen, my phone is set to hell because my phone got cracks.
No, mine is a piece of art. Dina says she got the iPhone 3. Oh, so Dina, you got one of them nasty cords too. Come on, Dina. Listen, you don't gotta get the new joint. You don't gotta get the newest one, but y'all gotta get off them lightning cords, yo. You gotta get a USB-C cord. I just want y'all to get a USB-C cord.
Jimmy funny as shit because he stay talking about the pores, man. He be trying to get people off the
Listen, Dina gets money. Listen, I've seen Dina make trades against GLD, which gives her enough capital.
Listen, I know Dina's not poor. That's not what I'm saying though. You stay coming at people about their technology and their shit, man. Like you.
No, I don't like them. I don't like them.
Snob.
All,
Jimmy a tech snob.
I think
No. Jimmy is not a tech snob. Jimmy is a tech snob, and he's an airline snob. Right? Let's be clear. But what's the term he says for everybody that does not sit in first class?
District 13.
Yo, hold. Y'all not gonna turn this into no roasting session, man. Listen, man. I love everybody, man. I love everybody, man.
You said roasting. In Memphis, we say checking.
Oh yeah, yo. So we got words here too, like you know what I'm saying. Like we say we say you the bid, you know what I'm saying, or you getting cooked,
or you drawing,
that too. All right, so Dina says fundamental principles of metaphysics of moral. Whoa, that's a heavy title right there. Like
I gotta reread. He was a philosopher.
Fundamental principles of metaphysics of moral. That's the book by Kant. He also talks about morals and ethics. That book sounds like it's a little heavy of a read. Like, I gotta like set aside like a couple weeks to like. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, that's a heavy title. But I'm gonna go back. Dina, if you can you put that in the village, like in the chat or something? For those that are in the village, y'all got these book titles. I need y'all to drop them in the village. And it's a general chat. Just drop the book in there because I can't write it down now. So Jamil says, I remember when the Boondocks replaced Star and Buck Wild in the back of the source. Damn.
You're going way back.
I do remember that. I forgot about that till you just said it though. The book is about employer bias in the depression of Black wealth. Noble, what is the name of the book? Repeat. I know you said it earlier. If you can, go to the village, look up the chat, the general chat, and drop the name of the book. I want to build up a list of these books so I can get them. Not the Atlanta slander. No, Atlanta. Listen, I love Atlanta. I absolutely do love Atlanta, by the way. But the data says one thing. The owner of Lou and Choose just pled guilty to PPP fraud.
I can't talk about that. I can't talk about that.
You know what that means. No
he's a childhood friend. Like, it's my people. So
I know. We used to try to meet up. You used to always want to go to Lou and Choose. I respect that though. You're looking out for people.
Yeah. Like,
damn, dog.
Yeah, I'm a little. Yeah, I'm tight over that. Like, it's crazy.
Miss Edie says the jukebox, the memories. Yeah, I got the memories. I will always be there for you, baby, forever. Come on, you don't
Yo,
remember that song?
we might need a concert from Jimmy.
And
You know.
oh, I got an 8-octave voice, dog.
So when you gonna let it loose then? You gonna talk all
I
that,
don't sing.
that
I don't sing
nonsense,
for
but you
free.
won't be doing it.
I don't sing for free, dog. I gotta be a
Oh,
paid
but
gig
you sing for jokes?
or $40 date. I'm
Because I
sorry.
mean,
I'm
I
sorry.
got you. I
So
got
Miss
you.
Edie says.
I
Miss
got
Edie
you
says,
on.
no,
Wait, wait,
sir.
wait, hold on, no. You're not gonna. I have you on record singing, sir. I got you. You didn't get paid. So what we talking about?
Oh, that post is monetized though. All right, so Jamil, no sir, never even heard of that. I like original recipes. Oh, Miss E, you can't keep talking
We
about this food the way you be doing though, because what you don't know about me, Corey, and Kamar, and Chaz too, we will pull up on you for the grub.
Yes, we will. Yes, we
Ants in the
will.
I'll say
building. What's up,
grace.
Ant? Yo,
She's
that
on
part, that
Skywalker.
this right here, I didn't know. I didn't know that Anquette was on Luke's label. Luke was getting to it.
Skywalker was getting busy.
Yo,
Listen, Skywalker was actually printing the records back in the day.
because H Town was also on Skywalker Records, right?
I
Yeah.
didn't know that.
Yeah, so Luke was ahead of his time, yo.
Yes, he was.
Luke was really
Yes, he
ahead of his
was.
time. Like many people think of Luke and they only think about like
Two Locker.
booty music, but
And he wasn't even in the original Two Locker.
Luke was really on some some entrepreneur type stuff though.
It's a Black Wealth story.
It really is. It really is.
Black Wealth story.
So Jamil says when I was on vacation, we said, "Damn them squiggly lines." Yo, if you know what he's saying. As long as we had the sound effects, our imagination did more to suffice. Okay, got you. For those who know, if you know,
You know.
I don't know. I don't know what y'all talking about. But what up,
Yeah,
Carl?
you know about the squiggly lines,
No,
dog.
I don't. No, sir.
Kamari with that.
Not the 8.
Come on, not the 8. That joint, yo. Ant says I still got the iPhone 8. I'm going down.
Yo, this is why I was laughing. It is a wild ass bull.
Ant,
My man
I got a question for you, dog.
Ant got
Why?
an Obama phone. He got the 08 Obama. He got the
Hey, yo,
08
Ant.
Obama.
Hey, yo, Ant. Did them shits even got letters?
God damn. Yo, listen, I'm not even a tech snob, but bro, you gotta come to
You gotta step it up.
2025, bro.
GC says, "What's good?" Shout out to Google and SoFi. Shout out to SoFi because
SoFi.
we was buying SoFi like a actually we're Rich here. I don't know if Rich is in here. We was buying SoFi in the before it even went public with the SPAC.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, we was doing the SoFi SPAC.
That's what
back in the
Pastor
day.
said.
Yeah, we was in the SPAC days getting SoFi, so I love SoFi.
Yo, oh man.
By the way, as an aside,
I just
outside of that, SoFi as a platform, I've been saying this is my favorite. I think SoFi has surpassed Robinhood in terms of ease of use, the beauty of the app. SoFi is a phenomenal product, by the way. I just want to put that out there. Also, Kamari, I told you, I don't know if it was a couple days ago or last week, I told you that I got some pre-IPO Gemini, right? And it's like,
So that sucker's up like 30%.
dog, 30. I bought it. I got it at $14 per share.
Damn.
Right? But this is
Can I borrow a dollar?
this is just further proof
Can
that
I
the
borrow a
game.
dollar?
This is further proof that the
Don't
game is
ignore me,
rigged.
brother. Your brother's asking for help. Can I
Of
borrow a
course you can
dollar?
borrow a dollar. You can borrow whatever you want to borrow.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? You can borrow whatever you want to borrow. I like having money on the street, South Philly loan.
Damn. The biggest
I'm joking, bro. I'm joking.
The big.
I got in SoFi at 13.
So I bought some leaps for SoFi at 15 and it dipped on me. Damn.
So
You let him go. Why didn't you, Kamari?
Yeah.
You got access to me and us. Why didn't you ask?
Because life's crazy right now.
talk to him, Chaz.
Hold on. Let me put it on the big screen. Go ahead, Jazz.
No,
go
I
ahead.
listened to the earnings call. I did lives about SoFi. I posted about it when they did their May 5th, and I told everybody to get the $20 leaps. They were $86. I still have them on my watch list. Them things is wanging. So now on my list is looking at the 40s because that's all you can see on the calendar. But I think they're gonna do well if you keep listening to the earnings call. It's all in the earnings call and the progress. When they dip, just buy more.
Listen, I love SoFi. I love outside of the stock, which is produced phenomenally for me. I love I tell Kamari all the time, I love the actual products. Like they are super dope. Their customer service is super dope. Like that's where they got like Robin and all that beat. They have the beautiful app and all that. But their customer service is super dope. They got the buckets that allow you to. They just got they fire, man. It's super fire. So and they got the Super Bowl and SoFi Stadium this year too.
All right, so Dr. Chad said, pay attention to the earnings call. The next earnings call is November 4th. I will be on it.
There you go.
Yep.
There you go.
And I told y'all what to look for. We are looking at January 16th, $40 strike.
So
You can go deeper
listen,
in the morning. You can do 30, you can do 35 and 40. And once I wouldn't go past 50. Just with the scale of the movement and how we see on the earnings, but this is for educational purposes.
not
thank
investment
you.
advice, educational information only. But Dr. Chaz then gave you the level. By the way, Dr. Chaz, you must got a like because your picture looks way better. I don't know, like if Erica shamed you into getting a like, but
I was in the wrong room.
It looks amazing though. Looks amazing.
Thank you.
I bought the light, but I had some family tragedy this week, and so that light didn't get no run, man. This is my first time I opening my computer.
Yeah, we got you, bro. It's all good, bro. I just
And by the way, Corey, man, my condolences, man. My condolences. It's crazy.
Yeah,
Life's crazy.
Life is crazy. Corey came on. I thought he's about to snitch on some made men or something, like, you know.
Many men.
Cornette people.
Wish death upon me. Blood in my
We getting all the singing tonight.
Well, get back to the comments, but we got some more comments. We got
a lot more comments. So hold on. All right, so we still got the 8. Shout out to Google and SoFi. Shout out to Solana. All right, what you got to say about that, Jim? What you got to say about that?
Nothing. I don't know what Solana's doing or nothing about it. It's like, so yeah, it's not in my ministry. So listen, if GC made money, GC made money.
I'm glad he making money, man. I don't got no hate for nobody making money in no space.
Get that chicken, beloved.
Okay. All right. So I'm throwing rose petals in front of her steps as she brings out my plate.
So am I, bro.
Talking about red velvet cornbread. Yes.
Miss Edie, we are talking about you, Miss Edie. When are we making the Bronx
Edie
trip?
said she won't do that. Miss Edie, will you do that? I mean,
she said it gotta be original.
I'm gonna make the Kool-Aid. Y'all gotta have Memphis Kool-Aid.
Memphis Kool-Aid. That sounds like a lot of sugar in it.
Yeah, sounds like a diabetes special.
Like
it sound like you gotta give up a couple of your toes. So you gotta give up a couple of your toes to get that Memphis Kool-Aid.
Listen,
Jarrell.
If my ear don't tingle after I drink it, it ain't Kool-Aid.
You need that house party Kool-Aid.
So Jarrell, it's not District 13, it's District 12. District 12. Jimmy says that all the time, just to be correct.
Hey, man, I'm a fan of the Hunger Games.
Not advice if you're a single youngin with no children was sitting on 3 to 5K, building their wealth with a secured card.
Building their credit.
What did I say? Oh, building their credit with a secure card. What should they be looking into to get that 10 to 15 without the markets as they learn?
All right, so
I would say a skill.
Yes, invest in yourself. Figure out how to increase your income, especially if you're that young. If you're that young, listen. The thing about it, and we talked about this last week when we talked about athletes, right? The play that athletes run, the play that most business people run. I was watching an interview with the guy who is the founder of Whole Foods, and the founder of Whole Foods said the secret to building wealth is to work on your skills, figure out something that's going to kick off cash flow, and invest in other people who are building businesses. It's really that simple, right?
Yep.
So if you work on your specific skills, I'm not sure what the youngin does for a living, but maybe it's getting another cert within his field or going deeper within his field. Pause.
Or just getting a cert in a field.
So it's funny. Corey, Kamari, and I met with some young bucks. Shout out to my young bucks. A couple weeks ago, and they were asking advice about trading. And one of the young bucks, and I'm not going to put his name or anything out there. He has a business that he's very successful in the medical like real estate medical space. And my advice to him was, yo, do more of that. Forget what you see online and forget what you see about all these traders. You have a legit business that is kicking off a crazy ROI. Go deeper there, pause. So I say that to say that for the younger making the 3 to 5K, I don't know what you do to make that 3 to 5K, but maybe it's, going to school to get more education or getting a cert or whatever it is to improve your income. Because once you improve your income, everything else will take care of itself. You can now invest on things in the side, whether that's just the S&P. You want to build up some sort of savings. You want to do all the things. It's really simple, but it's the discipline and consistency that's difficult. Creating the plan isn't hard. It's the discipline and consistency that's the difficult part.
That's
It's
it.
the execution. It's the execution.
I'll add to like something that Diamond Dave taught me in the beginning of like my trading and career in some of the videos, his old video. He always mentioned know your number. Like, so I always start with my clients, like, what do you want to trade? How much do you want to invest? So we can customize that instead of them saying they need 20K. Their
Right.
bills and their lifestyle may not even be 20K, but hearing that number or make them accumulate debt so that they can be in that bracket. Once I knew my number, I knew I didn't need a big mansion. I knew I didn't want to, one, I don't want to clean it. So I found,
Facts.
Yo, that's real. That's so real. That's so real.
I knew I didn't want a Lambo. I don't have anywhere to drive it to or park it. I stay in Texas. I want a big truck. So once you know what's inside of your bracket, then you build toward that. And like I said, living on half of that income, he can invest in a business. He can learn a skill. He can start doing dividends, something that he can do in his sleep. And the main thing, solve a problem. Find what people have problems with. That's where your money is going to be. No, I don't teach people how to trade. I teach them a skill set to be a capital manager. And that capital management involves the stock market. So again, change your mindset. I'm not just a trader. I'm a capital manager. I'm sending out dollars who are employees that are going to come back with more employees to make me more money. So mindset, solve people's problems.
There you go. Talk to him, Chaz.
Hold on. Chazzy, all that was game. That was $1 million worth of game right there.
Yeah.
Jimmy, you out of pocket, man.
I'm not. Yo, by the way, for those
you out of pocket.
For those asking if Chaz has a channel, you see it right behind her. Know Better, Do Better. If you look up Know Better, Do Better on YouTube, that's her brand right there. Know Better, Do Better.
All right, Steve says right, Robin Hood Elite. Okay.
Hey, listen, I'm SoFi. I'm Team SoFi.
All right, we'll have to check out SoFi.
Hey, Ray Dunn, if you ain't got no SoFi account, man, hit me up in the village, man. I want to send you my affiliate link.
For sure.
Yeah,
I told y'all before. I don't care if I got $100 million. I'm still want y'all to click on my affiliate link, yo.
Okay.
Say it again.
Was originally discovered and signed by Luke. Yep. Yes, he was.
Damn.
Yep. Luke got a lot of the folks. I mean,
Fun fact.
Trick
I
Daddy
get free
was
stuff.
discovered by Luke. Go ahead, Doc.
No, I'm sorry for cutting you off. Mine might be lagging, but my dad looks like Luke, and in his skinnier days, we got a lot of free stuff because people would come up wanting hugs, wanting pictures because he looked.
What
and
else
my
did they
daddy
want to
talked
give you?
trash.
I know the young ladies probably was making him all kinds of offerings because
He
kinds
slide
of
me. You know how my dad is 6'5", and you see I'm short. I'm 5. My dad would put me behind his knee a little bit and just let the ladies. I mean, they were good show. I'm like, Daddy, who are these women? Like, what is they doing? But my dad looked so much. He put his shades on, and we get out. They pull up on the. I'd be like, oh my God, my dad.
Don't stop. Get it. Go ahead, Dad.
And don't let him play it. My daddy played it up. He was not like when Corey said he was in the.
He was
you
in
and
the,
my dad
was in the trap, baby.
He was.
All right, you sure did. All right,
this is my client. Hey, shout out to this is one of my clients. She's quitting her job.
Whoa. Salute. Let's go.
Yeah,
man, that's double.
Yeah, she's teaching people. I'm so proud of her.
Congratulations.
What's she teaching people, Doc?
She's teaching people the stock market. She has a sniper strategy. She got with me. We honed in on her skills. Now she's teaching more people. So I'm so proud of her.
Nice. Salutes. That's dope.
See? Everybody know I was saying SoFi.
Okay.
Yeah, SoFi is that word. I've got 500 shares of SoFi, 678 cost basis. Talk to him, Dina. Dina, here's what I need you to do, Dina. Here's what I need you to do. Sell a couple shares and get a new iPhone.
No.
I don't agree.
I'm joking. I'm joking. Don't
Borrow
sell the
against
shares.
it.
I'm joking. I'm joking.
Yeah,
Borrow
there
against
you
it.
go.
I'm joking.
Borrow.
Borrow
I'm
against it.
joking. Borrow against it. There you go.
Covered
So
calls.
and so shout out to Corey, because I was facing a problem. I'm still kind of facing it. But Corey said, you got enough stuff in stock. Roll it over to S Block, take a loan. And I my GD stock rather, fired off last night 2 a.m. I'm consolidating everything, and I'll see if I get that loan. So thank you,
Come on,
Corey.
man. You ain't gotta be gangbanging on here though.
Listen,
I'm not gangbanging,
the
man.
crazy part is
General Dynamics.
you never
No, I'm
had to,
saying
you
GD.
got without even think. All you had to do is click a couple buttons. You don't got nobody.
No. So I had to consolidate though, because it was at a different brokerage. Yeah. So consolidation is key for that. Consolidation is key for that. Because they was fronting on me a little bit. It was like, I'll bring it all over. Bring it on over. All right. I brought it over.
All right. Come on.
I got it. Let's try it. And we're gonna rate it 1 through 10.
What is it? Is this how it
Yeah. You gotta do this part.
All right. Then it says, "Wish I've got more." Yeah,
Man,
hell
don't
yeah.
we all?
Yeah.
I wish
Hell
I'd have got
yeah.
more leaps. I wish I'd have got more leaps than
Yo,
7
I'm
leaps.
gonna say this name, and she a legend, and I don't care how y'all feel about it. Leslie put us on to some shit, boy.
Oh, I thought you was about to say Cherokee, but go ahead. I'm sorry. Shout to Les too though.
I mean, so did Cherokee, but
But shout Les too though. Listen, I got nothing but love for Les. Shout to Les.
yo,
Les
listen.
super
I
researcher.
know how some people in feel about Les. That ain't my experience. Les put us on to a bunch of shit, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Les, we love you, Les. All right, so Miss Edie says, well, I just looked up the red velvet cornbread recipe. It seems easy enough. Miss Edie.
All right, so let's go. Let's go.
Give us a date, Miss Edie. Give us a date. Your aunt is wild. All right, so Jarrell says, I don't know if I'm eating the wrong red velvet, but that joint ain't it to me. Tastes like red chocolate.
Well, red velvet a lot of times is chocolate, but
Yeah.
So red velvet's not my favorite, by the way. I just want to. Miss Edie's always talking about food, so you know what I'm saying. Squid Game is better than Hunger Game. I gotta think about
Squid
that.
Games. I never watched Squid Games.
I like the first Squid Game. Squid Game kind of like got, you know what I mean, they stepped on a little bit too much. I get it why. If you got a firebrand, you're gonna try to run it into the hole, get as much as you possible. But they stepped on that kind of crazy. But I gotta think about this. Cedric says, what are the chances the feds will cut interest rates this month?
I don't think so because CPI numbers just came out, increased. But weirder things have happened.
Listen, your boy Orange 47 is pushing for that, but I don't think it's happening.
I've never seen a president try to bully people into a rate increase. This is like this is wild.
I mean,
Jerome is Jerome. Jerome Powell is the only white Jerome that's gonna stand on business, and I think he's just gonna keep showing up, speaking the same thing, and then he's gonna retire, and he's gonna show them you can't bully me, which I appreciate because I don't think he's taking money from nobody.
The thing is, he only gonna be Fed chair through half the term. He out of here in 2026.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. He's gonna keep it neutral. He's not gonna do anything.
But here's the thing,
But that's the thing, though. The president and the Congress get to elect the new Fed chair.
Yeah, and it's gonna be in his pocket.
He is the best Fed chair ever, and he was appointed by Trump. So, well, I won't say ever. But
I was about to ask you. That's a pretty you got a lot of hyperbolic statements this evening, bro. A lot of greatest ever and best this and.
Well, I will say this: he is Trump's. You know, I'm not a fan. He's Trump's best appointed.
Okay.
I will say that.
Hey Cedric, appreciate the super chat too, beloved. Thank you so much.
Thank you. But yeah, I wouldn't be a bet man on that one. I wouldn't be a bet man.
Okay.
The market's too high right now. We're sitting too high for them to even consider a cut. If we were down and they wanted to drive the market back up, because Orange Man wants the market to be high. This is what he wants. Precedent, ruling power. So yeah.
I mean, but when you look at the fundamentals of what the Fed does, right? They're looking to keep inflation low. And they want that target. Where is it at now? 2.7. It's supposed to be at 2.
So this is what I'll say about the stock market, and this is in all honesty and sincerity. The stock market is a distraction. It's really a distraction because that's not where the problems and the issues lie. The problems and the issues lie in the bond market and in the forex market.
Yep.
That's where all the issues lie. The stock market is actually a distraction to really what's going on, because the stock market is based on the rates made out of those other two markets.
But people don't talk about bonds, and I never heard about bonds until Diamond Dave. So I think we should go in. I'm not the best at it, so I won't say that.
You obviously didn't watch what I said on Sunday.
I did not see Sunday, and I'm saying what I haven't seen. We don't.
No, I got you. I respect that.
Yeah,
Me and Kamari,
I'll tell you this.
Me and Kamari got in a debate earlier on Instagram because Kamari is a lover of junk bonds.
You weren't really in a debate. You were just a sideshow watcher. But
wow! See
yeah, I do love junk bonds, right?
Okay.
Junk bonds are a great way
Mark
to
Milken.
Here we go. Here we go.
That's his new nickname, Mark Milken.
Yo, man, what's up with y'all? Y'all give me all these nicknames, Rory, Mari, and
Mark
y'all be out
Milken.
of pocket, man. But listen, junk bonds are a great way. Like if you find a company that's junk and you think it's got potential, you got to run it. You got to run it. But nobody wants to talk about that. And I wasn't trying to throw shade on Courtney. By the way, shout out to Courtney.
Shout out to Assistant, man.
Yeah, that's what Jimmy's talking about.
So Anthony says Memphis Kool-Aid is fire, but what about that jungle juice? When I lived in Austin, I had a case shipped to me. It kept me from being homesick.
I don't know what jungle juice is.
Yeah, I'm not familiar with that.
Listen, I hope he not.
Well, I know what it is. I know what it is on the HBCU campus.
Hey, I'm about to say, I know what jungle juice was on every college campus I used to be on.
College campus, jungle juice. I don't know. Are you speaking of that though? Or you have a different jungle juice?
Nah, he's talking about the bottle. It's an actual brand, but the
no.
jungle juice.
On a college campus, when you say jungle juice, you gotta be careful because
Yeah,
you might get a little bit of everything.
Yeah, you might wake up in somebody's room like, how I get here?
Hanging out with Mr. Cosby.
So Jamil says he's a maintenance tech for a luxury property management firm, learning on the job and studying to grab his various certs. I would say focus. Get those certs, dog. Get those certs. Start to put some money into savings, right? You want to build your war chest.
I'll be honest though.
And avoid debt, yo.
I'll be honest though. Like if he's doing that already, it might make sense for him to become a property manager. Maybe not for luxury, but maybe for average everyday people to build up his cash flow. Could be
on top of what he's doing.
Right, on top of it. Do it on the side. All right, we got that already.
Yeah, yes. Know better, do better.
Hey, Mecca. Welcome.
Mecca, how are you? Mecca, how are you?
Thank you.
And by the way, I didn't do this. Welcome, Lisa. How are you?
Lisa.
Don't want to leave nobody out. Dr. Chad Spitting. 2 extra party. Yes, sir. I did.
Gotta make sure you grab it, you know what I'm saying?
Let me give it.
Hit me out.
Yep. All right, here we go.
Hey, anybody looking for a River account? Holla at me. I got you.
I got an affiliate link too, because I got it from Jimmy.
Listen, I put a lot of folks on River. People ain't know what River was. I'm like, listen, man, we got to
let me put my Acorn. Who don't have Acorn? Because they be running it up too.
Let's go. Also, he works security on the side for clubs and gas stations and other commercial properties, and they become available. Listen,
he grinding.
So he out here hustling. He hustling.
Yeah.
Yo, so Jamil, salute to you.
Like doing the Clips beat on my desk.
Yeah, man. Listen, Jamil, salute to you. Listen, keep stacking your paper. Don't spend it on young lady. What is it? Women, wine. No. They say liquor, ladies, and leverage. Stay away from those 3 L's. Liquors, ladies, and leverage. Stack your paper.
Was that Munger or was that Buffett?
That was Munger.
I say he trained some people and start contracts, subbing out people, so he doesn't have to work. He's making the connections already.
Hey, Kara. Kara says right. Borrow against it. Don't sell.
Welcome.
Hey, Kara. Another one of my clients.
Salute to Kara. Everybody showing up. That's right. Kamari got growth and development stocks. It makes sense to me now. Hey, listen, you see him up there with that shirt on.
Here y'all go, man. Y'all got a lot of jokes, man.
His name is Bamari, Ant.
I'm not even gonna acknowledge that, man.
You'll be tripping, bro.
This thing says
Jim gonna get me lined up.
That person doesn't know how to bake. A real red velvet cake, real red velvet, only has 1 tablespoon of baking cocoa.
Okay, I'm out of the element. All I want to know is, does it taste good?
That's what she said. Rari Mari is tough. Joint
Yeah,
sounds like
stop,
money.
bro.
Keep that. Say keep the Rari Mari, man.
I got too many nicknames already.
All right, so Jungle, the Joy, you didn't answer my question, Joy. Do you have a second page for cooking? All right, so the Joy says Jungle Juice is a branded juice down south, been for decades. It's a fruit juice. Okay.
Yeah.
It's a fruit juice.
But the old version is better than what they got now. Y'all
The
missed
old
out.
version of everything is better.
That's true.
All right, River is the truth.
River the truth. That's right. Let's get it.
All right, thank you for the salutes, ma'am.
Let's get it. Buying 50 plus shares of that cornbread.
Cornbread.
You gonna eat that
You
cornbread?
gonna eat that cornbread?
All right.
Yes. Let's see. Okay, all the salutes to Rivers. If you had $1,000 right now, someone told you to invest it, where would you put it?
I actually hate this question. Everybody
I'm
loves
gonna
it.
answer though. I'm gonna answer though.
Go ahead.
Well,
Hold on. Let me give you the Summer Jam screen. No, get it off.
all right. So
That's what she said.
I'm gonna take about 250, right? And the 250, the 250 is my trick budget, right? When I say trick, I mean have fun. So I'm not gonna call it trick
No,
budget.
he means trick.
No, because Kamari's gonna make a joke about it. My actual account that I have for trick is called doing hood rat shit with your friends. That includes like concerts, dinner, all that kind of stuff.
And
So I'm put up 250. That 250 is going to this. Here he go. Here he go. All right. So
And
right.
then visit down WCP Lane.
But to really answer the question, it really depends upon what do you have in place already. And that's why Kamari doesn't like answering the question, because we don't know where your savings stands. But assuming you have all those things in place, for me, from an investment standpoint, I'm gonna be very simple. I'm gonna take 250. I'm gonna trade with, right? So leaves me with 500. That 500 I'm gonna split up amongst Bitcoin, Top T, XLRE, and it's probably like 4 things. No matter of fact, I'm just gonna do those 3 things: Top T, XLRE, and some Bitcoin, whether that's IBIT or BTC, either one. 250 to play with, and then 250 to trade with. There you go. That's what I'm gonna do. Assuming everything else is cool. Because if I have credit card debt, I'm gonna put the whole 1,000 to my credit card debt. And I say that because a lot of people get upset when I say this. But if you're paying 24, 25, 30% interest, the likelihood of you making that in the market, like the data says that you're not going to do that. So pay your credit card debt off. That's the fast way to make some money, right? There's people out here who be trading, right? And they get excited because they like, yo, I made 20% of this trade. I made 25% of this trade.
I'm the new Buffett.
And you sitting around with a bunch of credit card debt paying 30%. And some of y'all got these buy here, pay here car loans, but y'all paying 62%. So to me, it makes sense to get rid of that first. So that's why it depends upon your situation. But go ahead, come on.
Or they renting furniture. But yeah.
Yo, the rent and furniture game is crazy. Shout out to y'all with them errands bills too, paying 72% of your errands bill.
Now I probably will buy more GD. I think I'm gonna buy more GD.
Y'all see this ant? Hear him right here? He banging on wax right now.
Listen, man. I don't know where all this hate's coming from, man.
Y'all can't stop, man. Can't stop, won't stop. Y'all like Rockefeller Records, man.
I would ask, what's his goal first? Like what he wants from it, and then that's how we would diversify it. So I would do 500, and we trade with about 30 or 40%, and then the rest we put in high yield dividends, so that can just sit there and marinate. I wouldn't do S&P 500 right now because it's due for a pullback. To me. And I would go with a growth stock, something that's just a sleeper to everybody else, where you can get in on the floor and kind of let that grow, because everything's sitting hot right now. So you're going to buy at the high and then assume the stock market is a scam, or you got played because of your share value. Your portfolio is going to be red essentially. So you want to be in something growth, trade it, and trade modestly. If you're doing as well as you are with 3 to 5K a month, you only need 10% a day, or about 8% a day, and then keep growing, keep it manageable, and not looking at the 100,000, 100% plays, 3,000. You just need your small percentages and then get out the way.
So here's the thing, right? I agree with that. That's great advice. The one thing that I this is why it's hard to answer this question, because time frame still matters, right? Because I buy the S&P 500 every 2 weeks, right? and I buy the S&P 500 every 2 weeks, and I don't even care what the price is.
Yeah.
And I've been doing that since 1997, right? Since 1997, I've been buying the S&P 500 every 2 weeks, and I don't care about the price because here's why I don't care about the price. Chad, you're not wrong, Chaz. But if you're buying for 40 years from now, you're never really going to even think about what the price was on this 1 week, right? So, but that's why it's hard to answer that question because
that's what you say.
But
Gold.
wait a minute. He said invest. He did not say trade. He said invest. So, I mean, unless he doesn't understand the difference between investing and trading, I think you got to break that down.
There is. I mean, there's a difference, and that's that. By the way, how you find it out is going to join the village. There's a whole thing about investing versus trading in the village, by the way. So go to the village by going to blackwealthrebels.com. Also, you might just want to take like 500, right, and put it on the fight on Saturday. I'm joking.
Who's fighting on Saturday, by the way?
I'm joking.
I thought there was a real fight.
Crawford and
Canelo, man. It's the biggest fight of the year, dog.
Now, I just saw Tyson and Mayweather going to do an exhibition.
I don't care about that. We talking about pugilism. We're not talking about
actual fighters.
We're talking about real pugilism here. I would invite y'all over, but the problem me invite y'all over for a fight to watch the fight though is
you're from District 12. That's the problem. We don't want to
cut that out, bro. Y'all both have been there. Cut that out. Stop that. The reason is because I be falling asleep on fight, bro. I'm old and washed, right? They be putting the preliminary fights. By the time the main fight start, I'm going already.
All right, so Steve said he would buy strippers.
Hey, I mean, listen, man.
That's the answer tonight.
I'll tell you this.
That might help your clarity.
That's not a bad.
that might help your clarity. Like listen, bro. We listen. We don't judge.
In moderation.
That's right. Everything in moderation.
Whoa. Roy Martin is the real Tony Yayo. Explain. All right, so who's 50 Cent? Who's 50? Man.
All right.
Listen, but I will say this. I think there's actually value to Tony Yayo. I think there's actually value to Memphis Bleak. I think there's actually value to number twos who actually know that they're number two.
No, I do think there's value to that, right? Because I mean, and I'm pretty sure you saw the clip that went viral from he was on Club Shay Shay, and he said 50 could diss me tomorrow, and I ain't gonna say nothing. He was like, because 50 turned the lights on. He was like, 50 made him a millionaire. He was like, so there's nothing I can ever say. So it's like that's why he's extremely loyal to the dude. Like there's something about loyalty in general, right? It's the reason why we love the Locks, right? It's because loyalty is rare.
Okay,
which
so
is sad.
If you had to pick, because I heard you say Spliff Star. Shout out to Spliff. Tony Yayo, Spliff Star, Memphis Bleak. Who's the greatest?
Memphis Bleak don't even come into the equation. Like,
are you serious?
He ain't no real number two. Come on, dog. I don't even look at him as being a number two. Because once Beans got there, he forgot about Memphis Bleak. Bleak's words, not mine.
He shuffled the deck.
Bleak's words, not mine.
Like 6 times, bro.
Come on, man. So, but I think there's levels. Spliff Star is a true number two. Like, they're like a team. Like, it's a thing. And the same thing with Tony Yayo. So,
not really though, because Tony's project got shelved a couple times too. Even though I think he was like the first one to come out, but after that he got lost in the sauce a little bit.
Yeah, but there's a difference though. Like Spliff Star doesn't even release projects no more. He was a rapper. He's just literally a hype man.
He's just a hype man.
He's literally his number two, his ace spoon coon. Anyway, I say all that to say, there to your point though, your original point about having a team and knowing your role on a team. If you read the 48 Laws of Power, sometimes it's best not to be the guy anyway, because being the guy comes with a lot of other things that being the number two or whatever doesn't. And you still get to enjoy the fruits of that labor.
And by the way, number twos usually last longer than number ones.
That's what she said.
Oh, here we go. Here we go.
Kamari with the potty talk.
All right, Ray Gunn said he's buying Bitcoin.
I ain't mad at you, Ray.
Yeah.
Ray, all right, Steve, I'm leaving there with something famous Denzel quote. By the way, anybody watch the new Denzel Spike Lee movie?
I listen. My mother told me. My mother told me if you don't have nothing good to say, don't say nothing at all.
Okay, I love the movie.
I know you did, but you're not being honest either.
I am being honest. I loved it.
You're not being honest, bro.
We got the two greatest on the screen. It's a Black Wealth story.
I don't know how Spike
We
Lee
got
fumbled having Jeffrey Wright and
he got
Denzel.
Jeffrey. No, he got Jeffrey and his son. That's a Black Wealth story.
Dog.
Nothing.
You know what? I'm not gonna say nothing. Okay. Let's move on.
All right. Don said he will buy the S&P 500.
Not mad at you, Don. No,
All
I'm top Tito. You know what I'm saying? That's my version of S&P.
Hey, Moore.
Hey, Moore, what's up, baby? Appreciate you. Much love.
Another horn for that.
Yeah, super horn for Amore. That's a dope super chat.
She got to get the dick. Hold up.
Appreciate you as well, Amore. Thank you. All right, Jimmy got $250 for the Nate budget confirmed.
Yo.
By the way, Cuddy has been making his rounds around social media, and he been talking that talk. I appreciate his perspective.
Listen, my man was giving out hell too.
You even like when he slandered Spike?
Yeah,
but he also said Will Packard will help him out.
Yeah, listen. No, so listen. I'm a fan of Chauncey. I think Chauncey's amazing. But what I will say is this: he also says some wild stuff too, like about him not taking roles for because of whatever his feeling is about that community. And then the first thing the internet did was drug up a role where he's playing a gay gangster.
Oh damn!
And I'm like, see, this is why you can't be out here just saying stuff. When people keep the files in 2025, bro.
Your IMBD don't lie, bro.
People keep the files, bro.
And let me guess, that was on Twitter, aka X.
Listen, bro, that's where all this stuff is. It'll hit Facebook in 2 weeks.
I didn't see that. Now I gotta look that up.
Yeah, look it up. It's there.
Yo, my man
250 to the SW
his IMBD determined that was a lie.
Hey, Ant, you gotta feed the underworld, Ant. It is what it is.
Yeah, I'm wilding. You're wilding. All right, does the Jungle Juice got Noni?
Do the Jungle Juice got Noni, mango stick?
Does the Jungle Juice have any sort of healing properties to it?
No.
The real question though, do people mix the Jungle Juice with like alcohol?
Nah, it's too straight for that.
Or syrup?
The reason I was asking is because again, I went to a HBCU on a college campus. When we say jungle juice,
yeah,
it's alcohol.
It's college campus
right
on the East Coast. You getting something that's not no
so,
yeah.
So what I was thinking is maybe that's where it came from. Maybe it came from the original juice and people just mixing it with. I don't know.
Yeah, this one you probably just chase with it. I want to add alcohol.
Okay, respect.
All right. So Steve said he's buying Bitcoin, VTT, and SPMO.
Okay, I ain't mad at that.
Yeah.
All right, hit the like button. So much value. Thank you.
Edvar, appreciate that comment, beloved. Appreciate that comment.
All righty. Read that, Jim.
All right, he has zero knowledge investing at the moment. The 1K going to walk him through the BTH intro combo pack. Can he reach out to one of y'all? Just hit 30 trying to get his response. Jim, listen, he can reach out to me anytime, bro. Listen, the best way is if he's in the village, he can be a free member. Just tell him to holler at me, man. You know what I'm saying? The village is where I'm trying to curate everything because it's just easier to keep track of things. But yeah, I got him. Whatever he need, bro. We could jump on the phone. And a lot of y'all in the village know I jump on the phone with cats. Like it is what it is, man. Canelo with the easy win. Whoa!
I don't know about that, bro.
Whoa, Ray gun. All right, here's what I'll say. I don't know about an easy win because I can't see. The fight could go either way, but I can't see an easy win for anybody.
I'm betting on Black.
I mean, that's kind of where I'm at with it, Kamari. But I'm not mad at Ray Gun trying to get this chicken. Ray Gun trying to put his Ray Gun trying to hit a parlay, so I ain't mad at him. There you go.
I'm a Crawford fan.
KBDB Consults, where you can find it. KBDB Consult, which stands for Know Better, Do Better. That is the page.
All right, so
yeah,
Tony
you can contact me anytime.
Anytime. There you go.
All right,
Reach out to Chaz too.
So Tony Yayo's Miss Edie's favorite second in command.
Okay. I ain't mad at that.
All right.
I ain't mad at that.
That
By the way, Kamari, I'm gonna need you to go watch Godfather 3 though. I was watching the other day. You gotta reevaluate.
It's been on rerun, man. No.
You gotta reevaluate that. All right, so Jamil says building credit with a $300 secured card, sitting on a few hundred, and about 1,500 came in his way. And now it's literally from scratch. Can you reach? Oh yeah, see, absolutely.
So here's a question. Why does he have to get a secured card? Does he have credit blemishes? There's nothing wrong with a secured card, but if there are credit blemishes, definitely attack that, like Jim said.
I got a thought about credit that I had actually wrote on my page the other day, and I erased it because I didn't feel like getting spam with people's comments.
Okay, all right, come on, give us the.
But we gotta have a real conversation about credit in our community, right? Because credit is definitely important. It's important. I can tell it's important because I have people looking to rent properties who don't have credit. But we have an infatuation with credit that we really got to talk about, right? Because I'm talking about to the point where I've talked to people that have worked on their credit, got their credit high, and then it's like for no reason. And they literally spend money to get high credit scores for the sake of just having a high credit score. But they don't have any savings. They don't have any emergency fund. They don't do any of the other fundamental things that you have to do because the internet has taught them to be obsessed with the credit score, right? It's specifically for people who aren't even making. I'm like, are you going to buy a house? You going to buy a car? You going to do this? No, I'm not doing any of that. So I just got to have a high score.
But
I've seen people go broke for the sake of having a high score, and it's like, what are you doing?
But Jim, to be fair, tell us what happens with many people you're trying to rent to.
No, this is why I said credit is important, but it's up to a certain extent, right? Credit
No. Tell them what's going on with the people you're trying to rent to. Don't just glaze over that.
So the people I'm trying to rent to, they have to have a good credit score, right? They have to, but also you can't just have a good credit score because if someone tries to rent from me and they got an 850 credit score, but they make $5 an hour, and someone else is so it's more than just your credit score. It's a combination of a lot of things.
All right, so I'm coming to Jim's neck because see, Jim don't be giving it to y'all.
I don't know what you're asking me though. I really was asking.
Jim be saying.
Pause that too. Pause that.
I'm not pausing nothing. I don't do pause. I'm too old.
Hey,
for that.
yo.
Told y'all.
That was wild. That was wild.
Right.
Hey, yo.
Jim be like, their credit ratings be straight out of District 12. Right?
No, listen, I've had people apply, and I'm like, first of all, the fact that you have the audacity to apply with a 362 credit score, I don't even know why you think that you should be applying. But that's why I'm saying to a certain extent, because people focus on their credit so much they don't do all the other things. It's like, yo, they're spending their income to get high scores. Right? They're doing all these things, going through all these credit programs and all this stuff to get a high score, but you're not even saving money. You don't have any money.
Yeah.
Broke as hell with a 750 credit score.
Hey man, maybe they can pull some equity out of something they don't own. Who knows? All right. Anthony says, remember when Dave Chappelle said that he wanted that purple stuff? Jungle Juice's multiple colors of the purple stuff. Absolute fire. Okay.
You order it online? Does Jeff Bezos sell it on Amazon? Yo, I got that. That's a double entendre. Don't even ask. You pull that back up. Did you get that quote? Did you get that comment, Kamari?
Yep, you don't even know. I got you.
Yeah. That's a little Rick Ross. That's a little Rick Ross slander right there.
No.
That's why he lost a couple of deals. I think he lost a Reebok deal.
No one in the studio told him that, yo, you can't say this.
I mean, a lot of them have sus lyrics. And here's the problem.
But that was fairly recent. We can always go back and get sus lyrics from the past. But
No. What I'm saying is
during the Me Too movement.
No, I think it was right before. I think Me Too hit like right after that.
Probably because of that lyric.
He the one who kicked that shit off.
All right, Simon says the Jungle Juice said, I know will have you stop in the yard, throwing blows, and smashing on something.
Yeah.
Something. Oh, wow. Viva La Mexico. Okay.
I ain't mad. Hey, Reagan, listen. You gotta do what you gotta do, bro.
Get your paper, Brody.
Hit that parlay, beloved. Hit that parlay.
I think Crawford gonna be smoking on that Canelo pack. I'm just saying.
Yo, shout to Netflix too, because I want to see if Netflix can hold up, because you can watch the fight for free, well, not free if you have a subscription, but I want to see how that holds up. Because sometimes these services be trying to like do too much, so we gonna see. But maybe I should have bought some Netflix
swings real fast today, because if they actually can do it and do it very well, you'll see their stock price.
They stock gonna go.
Yeah, because people are emotional like that. People are emotional like that.
All right, so Dr. Chaz just said credit score is less important than credit profile.
There you go, and that's kind of what I was. See how Dr. Chaz said what I was trying to say in like two.
You waiting on that, Doc?
Yeah, because again, we run these credit plays and hacks, and we've seen all those other names getting in trouble for the things that they're doing. But it's all about the profile. What do you have debt in? What are you carrying? What is your mix? Have you shown to be? Do you pay back on your bills? Do you have the appropriate income? So it's not just about the credit score; it's about credit education. And again, we are in the finance community, so we got to educate people on not just getting a particular score, but it's building their profile properly, understanding inquiries, understanding inquiry. I can't think of all five of them now, but
Well, your debt
your
to income,
revolving debt.
revolving credit,
And so the different avenues, what builds it up. So,
one-time payments, lengthy credit history. But no, but you're absolutely correct, and but that's what I'm saying. That I'm not saying having bad. I'm not saying go have bad credit. No, your credit is important, but people are obsessed with the score. Is what I'm saying.
right.
They're super obsessed with their score.
And doing nothing with it. Like, are you getting a property? Are you getting credit to build your business? Are you trying to get a car? It needs to be a motivation, or you just sitting with a score with nothing to show for it.
I had a young lady I was helping, and she was so obsessed with her score, right, that she was afraid to even buy a house or get an apartment. She was like, I don't want my score to drop. She was so obsessed with the score. And I'm like, what are you doing with it? Nothing. She just likes to open her application and see that she's an 800 club.
Okay. All right. Shout out to her. So all right, Rick says pause it, yo. I don't know.
Yeah, come on. That was wild. You're not doing nothing in my neck, beloved.
Jimmy, back at that freedom, we said as long as you don't care about what people think, she cares about what people think with that 800 score.
Yep. There you go. All
right. So Jarrell says, please do credit talk. I know I need that drink. All right. So Jarrell, I got a great talk with Marquia, our cousin, the money plug on credit. I'll upload it into the village, but it's on my YouTube. But I'll put it in the village or something.
Oh, you put it on. Oh, you talking about? I was like, we did a new Joan Mark here too. That used. I don't know what you're doing with that content.
No, it's coming. It's coming soon.
All right. Pause. And all right, Dr. Dre, you like detox. Man, you like detox.
Listen, I'm not detoxing.
Hey, Corey,
flag on the plate.
You realize how much fire content Kamari is sitting on, bro?
Listen, Kamari is flagrant, yo. Like this guy, I've been trying not to say nothing. That's why we gotta put myself too old for this shit, yo.
I told you.
I just be like, hey, yo.
I'm noticing something now, because Jimmy said some sus stuff early on.
No, it wasn't sus though. What I said wasn't sus though. That's the thing.
It was sus.
What did I say, Kamari, compared to what you said?
You have hit me with a pause for saying the same exact.
No, but this is Corey's point is there's a difference between something questionable and you talking about coming on someone's neck and see what I'm saying? Like there's and that's what Corey's saying. What Corey's saying is the stuff you be saying is super flagrant.
It's not flagrant.
Where's the white flag?
I gotta get the Joe and Jada flag in this joint, man.
Nah, where's listen, if I want to eat glizzies like Fat Joe,
see what I mean?
Enough.
See what I mean?
Not to eat the glizzies. Ain't no pause. You just
I'm not doing no pause for that, man. I'm not doing no pause. Yeah, now see, Dr. Chance, I thought you was all right.
I'm not even going to repeat it. No, I wouldn't even repeat that.
Kamari been hanging with Hong Kong Mongolian. But listen, though.
Oh, man.
There was a lot of shit that is here today that wasn't around.
Well, explain that to me. Why you felt?
Well, I don't know what you're doing right now, Kamari. I hear Joe and Jacob, but I see Danny Glover, so I don't know what you're doing.
Do a because I'm in the studio one day, right? First of all, I'm hearing pause all day. Like I'm just talking. I'm like, yo, it's a pause. I'm in there like one verse. I'm in there. I'm like, yo, nigga. What I want to say, I think it was a track with Nas, something like that. One of them joints. And I'm like, yo, I had to blow. I'm like, but it was like, we met back in days when you blew, nigga. It was like, yo, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Are you blowing? Yeah. Now it was pause. And it's like, engineer, like, yo, and he young though.
Yeah.
So it's like, he pausing me down. But I'm like, yo, you taking me out of my element.
Yeah.
But I know what the fuck I mean, bro.
Yeah. You know what I mean? You know too.
Yeah, exactly. So it's like, why? So, we did a skit on it. Did a skit on that, right? Because I wanted to bring that up. You know what I mean? So it's like, yo, had my man, Mr. Commodore, come in and we went to work on it though. You know what I mean? He a funny nigga though. Yeah, he funny though. Like, you had mad pauses. Yeah. We did. You did this. You said you whatever he said. He tore salad. Whatever he said. Yeah, he said. Yeah, just tore salad. Yeah, tore salad. You don't make red balances. So I'm like, yo, shit. Yeah, you right though. Forgot about that. But it wasn't a pause because back then, tossed salad was like a fresh salad. Fresh salad. Yo, fresh salad, whatever.
This is fucking bullshit.
You know what I mean?
What's going on right now is full of shit. If I tell you I like a fucking glizzy, you know what the fuck I mean. Y'all trying to act.
That ain't in there.
Yo.
That's the one that ain't in there.
Hold up. Yo, listen.
Y'all saying two different things.
No, we saying the same shit.
Well, you not.
You know I mean a hot dog.
Right.
Yeah, and what you supposed to say? Like I'm just gay or some shit? Where's the pause, though?
Where's the pause, though? I'm with Tony Starks and Fat Joe.
First of all,
if I want to eat a glizzy, I can eat a glizzy.
Yo, how about pause, bro? Anyway,
I'm not pausing, man.
I'm about to cut that and put that in my story right now, yo.
Yo, how about this?
I'm not pausing, man. Sorry.
You that clip could have been 32 seconds, bro. That clip was like.
Nah, you gotta get the full impact. The full impact. Man.
All you needed was the Fat Joe part. The Fat Joe part at the end is all you need.
You need to set up, man.
Yeah. You gotta go chop that up for next time you want to use that, beloved.
I ain't chopping nothing because then if I chop it, then you gonna say pause this, pause that.
Exactly, that's the whole point.
Nah, I'm not doing
that.
Not doing that.
More or less. All right, get back to the comments. We can get to the Bitcoin giveaway. Yeah, see, I told you it was crazy. He said, yeah. Even Lawrence said that's enough, bro. You be going too far. And this is what Corey be talking about.
Hey, Shell, man. Listen, man. You about to be excommunicated, man.
Leave Shelby alone, man. That's my guy, man.
He's my guy. What are you talking about?
Pause. No,
I'm not pausing that.
Listen, man. You can't stand to Shelby, man. I'm giving Kamari a red card. He's ejected from the game, dog.
Y'all tripping, man.
Steve said you flagrant too, bro.
Y'all tripping. All
right. So Jarrell says, thanks for the credit profile explanation. Not gonna lie, this is the first time hearing it. Listen, I'm glad you can get it because there's a profile to your credit that looks at a lot more than just your score. So you know what I mean? So that you got to keep that in mind. But my whole point was just don't be obsessed with the score.
Right. It matters. I was just telling Jim the other day. I wish I would have spent more time on my credit.
Mm-hmm. Listen, and by the way, I'm someone who protects his credit like it's going out of style. Like I've been there. I went to college. I got the credit cards and went crazy, but I built my credit score back up. And also something else people don't realize too, like there are certain levels of credit, right? So if someone with a 720 is getting the same one as a 750, like, you know what I'm saying? Like it's like someone with a 720 is getting something all the way to a 780. 780 is getting the same thing as someone with 800, right? So it's like that's why you can't be too obsessed with the actual score because there's levels. I hear a fresh pair of Timberlands in this guy.
Okay, Jimmy, I got it because I was forgetting all the quadrants, but the five major factors.
Go ahead. Put on the hold real quick. Put on the screen, Kamari. Let's let Chaz get these bars off because we want to make sure people get this.
So your five major factors that impact your score: payment history, credit utilization, credit age, credit diversity, and credit inquiries. So just to explain some of that with the credit age, is like if you've opened up different credit cards, they average that in your utilization, how much do you spend on your credit cards, payment history, have you had any missed payment, inquiries, if you're out here being thirsty, just applying for card after card after card, and credit diversity, if you have like a car note, a mortgage, different things like that.
There we go. There we have it.
There you go. Because right or wrong, credit is how people look at how responsible you are, right? So I know some people say that's wrong. You can't judge someone's responsibility, but that's what people have to judge responsibility. Is do you pay your bills? You know what I'm saying? XLK and XLM. You're talking about on the stock market because those are also cryptos. So
XLM is materials, right?
So yeah, and XLK is tech. But that's if you're speaking of that, or are you speaking of the crypto, right? So because those are also cryptocurrencies. But I'm pretty sure you're talking about the stock because you know better than to ask me about some XL anything on crypto.
Appreciate you too, Chicken.
Absolutely.
Miss Phoenix.
Here we are
in the building. Oh, XVM and XLM. How do I buy? Or how do I buy them? So again, I'm assuming that you're speaking on the stock market, right? So you can go to SoFi and look those up. And if you need a SoFi link, pause.
He's talking about the crypto.
Oh, he's talking about the crypto. Oh, so don't buy them. It's
You know how
buy
you
them.
buy those? You
don't.
You take
Don't.
the money.
We're not gonna tell you.
You take the money and go buy Bitcoin.
You send it to me first.
Yeah. You take your money and you send it to me.
All right. So you want to know what they are?
Buy.
What they are? They're shit coins that are trying to do nothing but get your capital, and they're telling you stories and narratives that'll never come to play. So that's what they are.
Ooh, Jimmy doesn't like crypto.
No, Bitcoin only.
Bitcoin only. All right. All right. Anthony says, yo, even Fat Joe was talking about hot dogs. He really wants glizzies. Right. Lord. Y'all a mess. Y'all are a mess.
No, don't. Okay. Yance, don't buy it is what I'll say. Yance, I've never led you wrong, Yance. Never led you wrong.
All right, Mrs. Phoenix, thank you.
Phoenix, salute.
From Toledo, Ohio.
Getting it in Ohio.
You are much appreciated. All right, as Simone says, right, I wouldn't recommend buying crypto. All right.
Here we go.
By the way, welcome. I think this is the first time I'm seeing you, Simone.
You mean today? I'm about to say she here all the time. What you mean?
No, I'm talking about today, man. You know
just make it short. Just always.
You always trying to do something on the slide, man. Gotta watch this guy, man.
No, I'm just making sure.
A fresh glizzy is untamed behavior. Like, who raised you? Tired of y'all. New Robin with another $2 super chat. Thank you.
Salute, New Robin. I always put a freeze on my credit. Listen. There you go. Until you need it. When you need it. But outside of that, like, we gotta stop being obsessed with that stuff, man.
All right, open meme hype is AMC part 2.
Okay, we shall see. Funny thing about that, right, is every week I'm online, like, this is the next AMC, and it's like the thing that made AMC so special is in the beginning of it, there wasn't people online saying that AMC is like the wave, right? And then it became the thing and people started talking about it. But now that that's happened, people are using that as to get basically liquidity from folks.
Right.
Yeah.
All right, Simone says, LOL, I'm at that job working, but I love to hear y'all all speaking. Thank you. We appreciate you.
Jimmy, you know what AMC reminds me of?
What's that?
AMC is the kid in school that always made C's and they got 1A and everybody's cheering and they're following it. They just made 1A, like one, not many, just one in one subject on one test.
Yeah.
And now it's just like, wow. No.
That's hilarious.
You gotta salute the work.
That's hilarious. But yeah, I would just say be careful in general with like people using that narrative about the next AMC because I've seen it so many times. I see it every day at this point. Again, that's because I'm on Twitter. Like, you know, I'm where the degenerates be at. So
I'm glad you said that, sir.
no, I'm gonna be honest. There are levels to social media, right? So like Facebook is kind of like, you know, I guess where more of my uppity folks be at on Facebook, right? My Facebook folks got jobs and y'all are responsible. You know what I'm saying? You know, that's why I got all my like cyber nieces and nephews at. Like Facebook is more like adult. Now LinkedIn is super professional, right? Instagram is a little bit ratchet, but Twitter is like you with the undesirables on Twitter, dog. Like,
but now LinkedIn is getting a little ratchet too.
Are they now? I don't know about that. I haven't seen ratchet
reports. I'm getting reports that their DMs are getting a little crazy over there.
Hold up, there's a LinkedIn After Dark?
Yes, sir.
Wow, that's news. That's news to me. That's news to me.
LinkedIn After Dark is wild work.
That's news to me. Hold up.
Go ahead, Joe.
Let me find out the tax man be over there, like, you know.
No. Why you gonna say that? I said I heard.
Okay, I'm sorry.
I don't be doing that, man. I just stay inside. My
okay, I respect that, but I didn't know that one. You put me down with something new. Listen. Kamari also the guy to put me down with like the TikTok has a side that I didn't know about. So Kamari told me. I thought he was lying. I did. I thought he was lying.
304.
I'm gonna be like Corey and stay off the socials.
Yeah, Kamari was like, you never heard of 304 TikTok?
304 TikTok, I'll be popping, man.
I was like, hold up, that's a thing.
Yes, it is.
I
It's a
knew
thing
I knew
thing.
TikTok was out of control when
It's a
I
thing.
when
It's a thing.
I'm gonna tell you when I knew TikTok was out of control. When I stumbled across Child Rebel Soldier TikTok, that's when I knew it was out of control.
Oh wow.
Right?
Oh wow.
Because it was children and they were literally at war, right? And but they was on TikTok and they was laughing and dancing and then like letting off rockets. But
Wow.
I'm like, hold up, this is real life. This isn't like. First of all, the news is not even telling me that there is a war over here, right? So it's the news doesn't even report there is a war. But I'm
Well,
watching
the
live.
news
I'm
is
watching
trash.
live footage.
The
I'm
news
watching
is
live footage.
trash.
Yeah, I'm watching live footage of child rebel soldiers like letting the machine guns go. I'm talking about y'all. They literally in the jungle fighting, shooting guns, throwing grenades, and they're on TikTok.
Yep.
That's when I knew it was out of control.
All right. So as we get ready to get to our Bitcoin giveaway, we need a hashtag, y'all. Y'all been
What's
here.
what's the hashtag for this
What's the
evening,
hashtag?
y'all? We about to do our
Now,
giveaway. What's the hashtag for this
now,
evening?
as we get ready to give our hashtag for the evening, throw them in the chat. But I want y'all to check this out while everybody puts their hashtag in the comment section.
Everybody, listen, Saturday school is here. Starting October 4th, we have a new project we're working on in the community. So you guys, already familiar with the camp. The camp was a smashing success in 2025. So what we're doing now is keep the work going. We're trying to start a Saturday school. One Saturday out of every month, starting October 4th, we'll be right here, 108 East Price Street at Faith Chapel Hill. Shout out to Pastor Graves.
Shout out to Pastor Graves,
who has offered us his space to make this happen in the community. So what will be going on in this Saturday school? Kamari, tell us about it.
Oh man, we're gonna have a lot of fun. Mentorship, financial literacy. Finance is our thing, but we always use finance as a way to be revolutionaries, to take back their lives. So, finance, mentorship, and what did you say, a mill?
Meals, fellowship. It's going to be fun. The thing about this is it's a program, but it's also going to be fun. The thing about learning is it also should have a lot of things that are fun, and it's also going to be culturally appropriate. So that's what we're going to be doing starting October 4th. Send your kids so that they can learn, and bring yourself so that you can learn with them.
And so if you have any children, boy or girl, doesn't matter, and you want them to have opportunity to sit with 3 black men who loves black people and want us to have full control over their lives, send them to the camp every Saturday. The first Saturday of every month.
Yeah, and also we just want to make sure this is a safe space for kids in the community. And the last thing I want to say is if we have any volunteers, because what we're also looking to do is to kind of expose them to people who are professionals that look just like they look, right? Yes. And we don't care what your profession is, reach out to us. You can shoot us an email, buythehoodllc@gmail.com. But we want to make sure you reach out because we want to expose the kids to people that are doing positive works.
Conditions that we're currently in. If you're in a neighborhood, if you're in a block, if you're doing something, everybody in this room can do something by being involved, by participating, and we're always looking like for volunteers, or somebody like Kamar who will make you volunteer.
Like I said, every first Saturday of the month we'll be here.
9 to 12.
That's right, from 9 to 12. The address again is 108 East Price Street, right here at Faith Chapel Church. So any questions, shoot us an email, get in contact with us. But, the work continues. And, we're looking forward to this Saturday school. We're looking forward to making this an ongoing thing outside of our summer camp. So appreciate you guys.
All right, there it is, y'all. October 4th, we're getting busy.
Go to bthcamp.com for more information. That's bthcamp.com, bthcamp.com. So that's kind of what's going on. Edvard, let me put this comment up real fast. All right, what do you say? Hold up.
The ball bugging. The ball's bugging. You got an Edvard joint?
All right. So I'm talking about this comment from Edvard. I have a laundromat with a property for sale.
Why you selling? Curious. Are you the owner?
So I think he's brokering the deal. But Edvard, shoot me the info on it. Like I want to know what the cap rate is and like where what part of Philly it is in. You know what I'm saying? Listen, is it cash flowing? I'm trying to raise some capital. Let's go. You trying to buy a laundromat, Kamari?
Maybe. I gotta finish this project first, though. Gotta get these renovations done. Gotta get these rents up.
Listen, I had a meeting this past Sunday, right, with one of Corey. You gotta hear this story real fast, right? So I was meeting with one of the biggest developers in the history of the city, and I was explaining to him. My homie hooked this meeting up. I was explaining to him like my goal of getting into development. So let me tell you what this dude told me. He was like, all right, so what first he said, he's giving me a little bit of game. He's like, you got to start with something small, like 50 units, right? And that was, so with him saying that, I told Kamari, I was like, yeah, I'm thinking small. Because that ain't nothing small to me. What do you mean you got to start with something small, like 50 units? Like, how's that small? But he was giving me the game, and he was telling me, he was like, look, if you're going to do something with 2, 3, 4, 5 units, it's going to take you the same amount of work to do something with 50 units. So, but it made me think, like, in general with everything, am I thinking too small? Right? And do all of us, like, as we think about our goals, our ideas, our dreams, are we thinking too small? Because someone can say something to you and they shake you, make you feel like, yeah, I've been thinking too small. I don't know if that resonates with anybody, but that's the lesson I got from that.
For sure.
Real quick, I just saw something that I thought was really interesting. And I was wondering maybe if you saw this, Jim. Speaking of development, $14.5 million. Jeez Louise. Former St. Gabe's Hall property sells to developer for $14.5 million. That's crazy to me.
You know how much land that is? That's not crazy.
No, I'm not saying it's out of pocket. I'm just saying that's a lot of bread for a lot of land. Prime locations, right off 422.
Yes.
So development could be really good.
Listen, man. That's the goal. That's the dream right there. Edvard though, but if I can buy a couple laundromats on the way though, let's get to the. You know what I'm saying? That's a cash business. You know what I'm saying?
Yo,
All right. So Lawrence says
that's the business with the highest rate of success. It's like a 95% success rate.
All right. So Lawrence and Kamari put me down with something that I just had no clue about. Man.
I'm just telling you, it's yeah. Everything gets messed up, man.
Sheesh. They got buns on LinkedIn now. This is crazy. Yo, the resume come with pictures of the tatas. Like, what's going on, yo?
Yo, Don Johnson's wild for that.
Don said, peace. He getting out of here. He didn't know where the LinkedIn after dark. Yo, I know the dates over there. Now 40 on LinkedIn. They probably 400. All right, if you want to knock something nice with paper, and if you want to knock something nice with paper, Insurance and Assets, LinkedIn is a new MLM dating scene. Wow. Yeah, you never heard of 304 TikTok?
Well, you heard it here first.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Kamari put me down with that, and Kamari put me down with the LinkedIn. I know LinkedIn was going crazy like that, yo.
Listen, I'm not proud of any of this. Listen,
Jarrell said, "What you gonna do to get this interview?"
I mean, that is a real thing. Let's not act like it's not.
Oh, but online though, on LinkedIn though,
everywhere.
So gotta check out some of those HR specialists. LinkedIn 304 is the hashtag.
Shelby, you ain't shit. Just for
hashtag Kamari the Glizzy Eater.
Hey yo.
Hashtag Wealth Ayo.
All right. So what other hashtags y'all got? I saw a couple of them there. Yeah, I know. I saw a couple. Thank you, Doc. He's wild.
Edvard, send us the info.
Hashtag 5%. Could be hashtag 5% nation too. But yeah.
Yeah. What's today's mathematics, Jamil?
Yo.
Oh, Lord. Hashtag LinkedIn. Y'all bugging. All right, I like that. I like that. Hashtag BH.
I like that.
BTH Camp. Damn, Kamari, you got the jumbo juice over there?
I corrected myself, sir.
You got that jumbo juice? You got that jumbo juice over there.
Relax.
Hashtag jungle juice. That's a hashtag for this evening. Hashtag jungle juice.
Don says it definitely resonates with me. We know Don.
That's that Grant Cardone thinking. Hella doors in one space. Think big.
Lord have mercy.
I'm trying to get that Ghost and Tawny Laundrymat money on the way to Club Truth Bread. I just want to stand above the club like James St. Patrick and look down on all my work.
I mean, imagine if Tasha and Tommy could have just stayed in pocket. Truth could have popped off, man.
Sometimes you gotta go back and watch season 1 of Power just to kind of appreciate that James St. Patrick had it all together and then his friends and family ruined it, yo.
Yep. His wife really ruined it. But, nobody want to talk about that.
Yo, but telling your wife that you just lost the love of your life, right, and still is one of the craziest things in the history of TV.
But that was afterwards. That was
but
after.
but it's still one of the craziest
that's
things.
nothing that you should ever tell your wife.
Right, man. I think a wife should never tell her husband, "I just want you to be a drug dealer." That's it.
Oh, everybody's toxic. The whole show is toxic.
Yeah. Is the Bitcoin class still tomorrow?
Noble. So no, but I'm gonna explain to you why. Because we really haven't done anything in terms of what we wanted to do in getting folks to get to the class. So I'm gonna ask Kamari on the air, by the way. I'm gonna ask you on the air just so y'all can hold him accountable. Kamari,
get ready.
Here's what I need. Here's what I need to make the Bitcoin class happen. I need you to create a flyer for this said class. Right?
I don't have time. I can't do that. I got a deadline on Monday.
It doesn't have to be. I'm not asking you to do it today, beloved.
Listen,
do it Tuesday.
You are
I want to have it. I want to have it.
You're adding more to my list. You're giving me anxiety about the biggest of mental health class.
No, sir. No, sir. No, sir.
I'm pushing back. There's boundaries, sir.
All right. So here's what I'm gonna do. Right. So to let you know about the Bitcoin class, I'm going to set the date. Right. And I'm gonna get the flyer made because we got to get a flyer made for this because I also want to have other folks come and join the village to be a part of this. Right. I don't want it to be no small painting anything because I put a lot of time and energy into putting this together. So I'm going to hire someone on Fiverr to put the flyer together for me. Unless somebody wants to volunteer that's watching and want to make the flyer for me for the Bitcoin class. You know. Hashtag red velvet cornbread. I'm not mad at that one either.
Yeah.
And by the way, you notice how Miss Edie never answered the fact that what she gonna cook for us either though.
Make 304s great again.
I don't know. Chad said make crackhead. Like she's no. What was that show? The golden era of crackheads.
Golden era crackheads.
So Jamil says LinkedIn is greater than IG nurses, mortgage reps, executive. I don't know. IG nurses, dog. Never mind. Go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead. Keep moving.
All right. There we go.
21,548 sats are what we're getting ready to give away. Pushing back.
Y'all too much. I can't take
that. That wasn't us. See, we let that one. We let that.
I let it rock. I let it rock.
Hey, it wasn't that too rock.
When you're super egregious when we say something, because you be super egregious.
I'm not super egregious.
You are.
Just call me Ghostface or Fat Joe.
Pure malarkey. I don't know what y'all eat.
The red velvet cornbread.
Food.
My favorite is probably Italian soul food. What else? A little Mexican. You know what I'm saying? What's your best dish though, Ms. Edie? What is your favorite thing that you can make?
Oh.
All right, Jamil with the answer. Today's mathematics. Oh, we don't eat swine.
I'm cool. Fried green tomatoes.
There you go.
Okra, neck bones, spaghetti.
Neck bones.
There you go. Today's mathematics is knowledge, wisdom about understanding. Understanding is the best part of what you observed and experienced. All right, so Jamil got his math together. You know what I mean? Quote the cipher. All right, so let's keep it moving. 304 TikTok is the best. So you got him over there. Now you done messed up.
Well, technically, I don't have him nowhere. You brought it up, not me.
Who you told me about it? You done messed up.
That was weeks ago.
Yancey's algorithms is now in the mud. You ruined his whole algorithm. Bro. Yance went from investing content to 304 content. Now, Yance, when you find the 304s who do invest, because that's a thing too.
Listen, our cipher is complete 360 degrees. We evolved.
They invest the 304 money.
360 degrees.
I just saw green tomatoes on Saturday.
Yep. Corey, do you know where we can get green tomatoes? I can't find them here.
You would have to ask my wife because she know where everything at. Like,
okay.
She know where everything.
Her family probably got some. I probably just need to go over there.
Yep. Her uncle probably got some on that giant ass 10-acre plot of land he got.
All right. So what's the hashtag, y'all? We got 5%. We got a couple other good ones too.
I like BTH Camp.
BTH Camp. Second that. All in favor? Do we say aye?
I mean, I'm always in favor of that, but make 304s great again.
I was gonna say crackheads, but I was like, it ain't right.
Crackhead golden era.
Yeah, I mean, BTH Camp works, man.
I also like
cornbread.
The hashtag is
I just like cornbread
BTH Camp.
altogether.
I like red velvet cornbread, man. But we gonna BTH Camp. That's fine.
Red velvet cornbread is also high on the red velvet cornbread. I ain't going.
Yep, I like it.
If she make red velvet cornbread, I'm gonna be sitting on her stoop like this. May I have another?
Please, sir.
All right,
Can
the
I have some more?
hashtag is hashtag BTH Camp. Thank you for that, Jamil.
By the way, in order to get your winnings, here's how you do it. You have to go into the village, and the village can be found at By the Hood. I said By the Hood. BlackWealthRebels.com, right? Go to BlackWealthRebels.com. By the way, ByTheHood.com will still take you to the village too, by the way. That's either here nor there. But go to BlackWealthRebels.com, join the village. It's free to get into the village. And you can shoot us the inbox or you can put it in the general chat. But you have to give us your Lightning address. How do you get your Lightning address, you ask? Go to your Cash App, right? Go to your Cash App and you click on Bitcoin. Then you click on the up and down arrow where it says receive. When you get a QR code, tap the QR code, then click Lightning and send that Lightning address. It's a long string of numbers. I was doing some math yesterday, like for my barber, Kamari, and I was telling him, I was like, yo, if you would have accepted Bitcoin over the last several years that I've been coming here, you would have literally had a lot of money.
Nightmare. A tax nightmare. That's what.
Not really. How?
Okay.
No, I'm asking, like, if I send him
a tax nightmare.
How?
Because you have to account for the income. It's now income. It's not an investment. It's not capital gain, sir.
But if he never spends it, how's it income?
Because it's income. He did it for exchange of a service. That's why I said it's a tax nightmare.
Nah, prove that though. Because first of all, how do you even know that it exists?
Okay. So are we talking fraud or are we talking real?
I'm not talking fraud. I'm talking.
All right, so we're talking real business.
No, hear me out though, because again, I thought.
No, hear me out. If we're talking real business, we can't say how did we prove it. He did a business. He did a service.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, if it's treated like property, right, and until it's cashed out, it's not taxed, right?
No.
No.
We probably should have a Bitcoin tax section in the.
No, I want to talk about that. I want to talk about that because I thought that it's taxed. So here's my question: if I'm sitting on Bitcoin, right, and I say I buy Bitcoin, and I buy it, and I never spend it, I never do anything. Is it taxable?
When you do it in exchange for a product or service, yes.
All right, so then now we definitely got to talk offline because I have a whole different point. The point I was making is
I know the point you were making, but yeah, sorry.
No, because you try to step on my point with your nonsense.
It's not nonsense. I'm sorry.
Because my thing is, it's kind of like what the allegedly what the escorts do, where they say we're exchanging for time. It's not for. Never mind. Never mind.
Lord have mercy.
You give me 40 flowers for my time. It's not for anything else, right? So it's like. So the question is.
So listen. I hear you.
Okay.
I don't do no fraud though. I'm going to give it.
Neither do I. Listen, I believe in paying my taxes.
Holyfield, I'm going to give it to you where you don't get in trouble.
Oh.
Yeah, listen, you brought it up. I want to make it clear beyond a shadow of a doubt. You have to pay taxes on your Bitcoin when you accept it as payment for your product or service, sir. I'm sorry.
What if it's in exchange for your time and not your product or service? What if your friend just wants to give you Bitcoin just because your friend wants to give you Bitcoin?
Then that's a gift.
Okay. That's all I'm asking.
Again, another taxable event.
Here we go.
I'm just saying. What do you want me to do?
Is roses in exchange for time? All right, so it says you might. What? All right, so I'm chilling right now because y'all slandering LinkedIn right now, man. I don't know. My LinkedIn ain't like that, yo.
You're really glad I'm hosting and I'm not getting in on the BTH camp because I be winning.
Yes, you do.
But guess what? Oh damn, Greg's here. Shit.
Oh, it's over.
Shout out to Greg.
What up, Greg?
Greg and Cookie been cooking. They be winning.
Yes, they have. Yes, they have.
Yes, they have.
Yes, they have. Shout out to everybody who's joined. How many we got now, Kamari?
We got 15. 15.
That's all we need, man. Let's get out of here, man. We got way more folks than 15 watching, but you know, it is what it is. Folks don't want the chicken. That's cool.
Wait a minute, what are you talking about, Jigga? So how does 50 Cent situation pan out with the 700 Bitcoin?
So 50 Cent, when he put up his album, Animal Ambition for sale, he accepted Bitcoin for his album in exchange for his album, and he got like 700 Bitcoin. But I believe he had lost access to it. But I guess the point he's making is he's selling a good for Bitcoin. Is that a taxable event?
Yes.
Yeah, he's not exchanging his time for roses, so you know.
So what's 700 times 115,000? Almost 116,000.
Man, a lot of money.
That's a lot of money. Is that damn? 50 might mess around and become a billionaire off of that transaction. Give it a little bit of time.
Not if you don't have access to it. Shout out to everybody who's gotten the Bitcoin mad early and lost it because they lost their keys or whatever, and you donated to the network, and it's definitely appreciated because that even makes it more scarce. The thing about the number of Bitcoin that are in the world is the fact that a lot of those aren't even accessible, so it's even more scarce than it appears to be.
So 15,000, I mean, not 15, 23 million's not scarce enough, as you're saying.
21 million, but...
Oh, not 23, 21.
Yes, 21.
Okay. Damn. So 700 Bitcoin at $115,982 is $81,187. Jesus Christ.
Crazy.
That might be his best grossing album ever.
Yeah, how about that? Right. Hey, Kamari, did you watch that video I sent you of the GOAT R&B singer talking about how he built his business?
Yeah, I watched it. I would love to have a conversation with you about it.
Okay.
80 million. Yep, there we go. That's crazy. It's crazy. All right, so let's see what we got. How many we got? We got 16. Let's spin the wheel, y'all.
Let's get it. Let's get it.
Spin the wheel.
Good luck, everybody. Good luck. By the way, I think the line of the night is Dr. Chad saying that the crackhead golden era. You got to make crackheads great again. Like, you know, that's the line of the night. New Ramen. All right, so New Ramen. See what I'm talking about? New Ramen. They came up with the super chats and you get it right back. So New Ramen. Are you still here? I believe so. I just saw him.
I believe so.
Yeah. All right, so New Ramen. In the village, and you go to the village by going to blackwealthrebels.com. Once you're in blackwealthrebels.com, you can put it in the general chat or you can inbox it.
I mean, listen, New Ramen put up $7 in the super chat and 125.
There you go. See, that's what I'm talking about. That's what you call good karma.
Absolutely.
Good karma.
All the congratulations are flowing through.
Yes. Tory Lanez to this day still has one of the wildest videos I've ever seen on the internet. When he was on Sway in the Morning, he was freestyling. And he was sitting down, and then he stood up.
Stopped.
He stood up and was the same. It was the same height. That might have been the craziest thing I've ever seen, yo.
Lord have mercy.
Kamari, did you listen to Chance the Rapper's new album?
I have not.
Actually, pretty good. Surprisingly pretty good.
I have not.
Hey, Nicole.
All right. Listen, this was pretty fun, even though y'all abused me all show. I had fun hanging out.
There you go.
Thank you for having me, Dr. Chaz. With us, Dr. Chaz.
Well, I appreciate y'all. Like, I'm 2 for 2.
Listen,
Chaz, it's all love, Chaz. It's love. It's love.
When somebody accosts you, you are a victim. You've been accosting me.
Oh God. Anyway, guys, listen. Sunday, I'll be here this Sunday. I don't know what we talking about. We don't know what we talking about. You know what I'm saying? But Sunday we'll be here to talk about something. Um, and so I know y'all noticed we haven't been on Wednesday, and that's kind of for a reason. We're working on some other stuff that's going to kind of like take place at the Wednesday show. But Friday is still Friday, so we will be here every Friday.
But Wednesday will still be here. Just things have been crazy, and yes, there will be some changes.
Yes, yes. But what I will say is make sure to share that bthcamp.com. Also, I got an event coming up in October. I'm gonna share this next Friday though.
Why
For
not talk about it now?
well, it's for Inspiring Minds Philadelphia. We are having kind of a fundraising effort. Is we're gonna honor a lot of people who are doing great work in the community. And we'll be giving it's kind of like an award ceremony, but we're also going to share the work that's being done with the kids. And for those who don't know what it is, just go look up Inspiring Minds Philadelphia. I sit on the boards of Inspiring Minds Philadelphia, and it's a great organization that does great work. They take kids to visit college campuses. They also do like a financial class, and Kamari participated this year as well, where they bring the kids in the community out and we teach them about everything. It's just so much that goes on. Just go look up Inspiring Minds Philadelphia. So for those that are in Philadelphia as well, I would love for you to come out and support. You know what I'm saying? Throw in your Scooby Doos, little button up, come out, see the kids that are taken care of, and also see the people that are doing the work in the community. You'll meet a lot of great community activists and advocates at that event. I think the tickets are like $75 or something like that. So if you're in the city, please come out. You know what I'm saying? It's October 16th.
Okay. All right.
Kumar, you coming? I know you got to support, bro. Come out.
You might have to pay for my ticket, man, because I'm broke, baby. I'm broke. Broke.
Here you go. And listen, and if you want to buy a ticket for somebody else, you can feel free to buy a ticket if you're not in the city of Philadelphia. But I would love for y'all to support that because it's super dope. I'll share information in the village about it. But everything goes to the babies, man. A lot of philanthropic stuff going on these days, man. I had a conversation with our sister Liz today. And
shout out to Liz.
we about to get busy on the community activism standpoint. Really putting the work in. Anyway, man, see y'all Sunday. Pull up Sunday morning. BlackWealthRebels.com, and congratulations to New Raw, man. And make sure to go follow Dr. Chaz's page. You know what I mean? Know better, do better. You know what I mean?
There we go.
Thank you so
Love
much.
y'all. Love y'all. Peace.
Y'all be great.